Alright, guys, we are in fact live. It is 1 year of Way with the Undead. I'm slowing my speech down for you guys. I will be running this stream so that you guys can hear if you're blind. And we are finally here.
It is time.
1 year. How do we do this?
I don't know, but we're gonna wait just a couple minutes to make sure everybody gets set in and everything, and then we'll get started at about 7:10, just like we always do whenever we do a stream.
Super Freck, hey guys.
Oh hey, Super Freck, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here.
Welcome. We are so glad to have you back. How long have you been playing with the Undead? Just as a get to know you sort of thing going on right now.
Yeah, because I know you did some of the sound design, which is still in the game, by the way. Those sounds have lasted.
Like which ones?
Oh, let's see. He did all of the defense firing sounds except the catapults. He did the landmine, and
awesome.
I'm probably missing a couple.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, that's where a lot of those came from, and we're still so grateful for that, by the way. So
yes.
Thank you. Man, we're here. We have so much to go over today. This is gonna be
absolutely.
This is gonna be a big one.
Thanks to my evil ADD, I majorly flaked out. Super Freck, I did, but thanks to my evil ADD, I majorly flaked out.
Oh yeah.
No. I get that.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people with that. It's alright. I understand that.
Okay, I've managed. I don't think the sounds are as good quality as they could
not
be.
What that means, Braden.
Yeah, he had to quit. I know what he means.
That explains.
Don't worry.
Super Freck, I'm so proud of you guys for making it smart though. It's not easy.
It is incredible. I do agree with you.
Super
It has been
I'm so proud of you guys for making it this
We've
far
gone through ups and downs.
Thank you so much. Yes.
But yes.
We've gone quite a ways.
This one a little farther than both of us thought.
Oh yeah. And we're not done here, by the way. We are not done yet.
That's what this is going to be about. We're going to be showing you what is coming next. We already have a long list of ideas and stuff that we're going to be putting in. We'll spoil a little bit of that today, but the main focus of the day is show you what's going to be in 4.0.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be really good. This is gonna be probably a pretty lengthy changelog. I mean, it's gonna be a really lengthy changelog. There's a lot to cover here.
Definitely.
And so many improvements that are just gonna make the game so much more fun to play.
Oh yes, there's some really big ones. First one you're gonna notice right now, based on, I don't know if you can tell from the screen, but we do have a new menu. That's part of the 4.0 thing, and part of that is also because it's in full screen. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that as we go along.
Yeah, those are mainly graphical changes, but there's a lot more than just that.
Oh yeah.
This isn't just graphics. If it were just graphics, I wouldn't be this excited.
It's been, dang, 1 year ago we started with, what, a very basic little game.
1 year ago we had horde mode with really crappy sound design and no graphics. And no landmines like that. That was hard to throw. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, I didn't start playing until 2.0 because that's when the graphics update came into play. So I haven't been playing quite as long as Braden here, but I've still been playing for a while, and there's a lot of changes.
Super Freck,
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet you guys have graphics. Low vision need access to.
Yeah, not just low vision. I'm not sure how the contrast is, unfortunately. I'm not real sure because I don't know anyone who's got enough vision, but not full vision. But yes, graphics are for sighted people, completely sighted, low vision, completely blind, anyone can play it, and that's our goal.
Yep. The only thing now is we gotta make it available for deaf. We're working on everything.
That's gonna be a whole different one.
There's a lot of challenges that came with this, but I'm with you. Like you said earlier, audio games, such a hard place to reach people because it's such a small community, and there have been a lot of games like on the Audio Games on Net forum. One Goofball, he keeps track of all the audio games and such that's going on around, and have you found anything good recently? Like, over the last year, we've seen a couple good ones coming.
There have been some, but it seems like a lot of them die out really quickly.
That was part of this.
Yeah, our goal is not to die out, and I feel like we sort of did go through those downhill parts where we sort of went down, but we're gonna keep going no matter what, so we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think our biggest downhill was the summer of 2023, because
yeah,
we were both really busy, we had a lot going on, and just did not have the motivation or abilities to keep up with the campaign, which was our big 3.0 update we released. That was our next plan. And I think that was our hardest moment because...
Which then turned into our best moment, releasing 3.0. That was an exciting moment for us.
And then campaign took off.
Not really, but...
It did. Well, fun fact, he did not want a campaign. Blind Goofball was adamant that he did not want a campaign. campaign of any sort. He thought it was a ridiculous idea and it wouldn't work. I, after a very long effort of persuasion and pushing, convinced him to put it in, and it turned into one of the bigger features of the game.
And then he took forever to make the levels for it, but,
Hey, we've got, what, 30 levels out there? 30 levels out right
30
now.
levels out
Or
in
in the main
a
game.
long time, but hopefully he's going to finally pick up the pace. I think I've finally
It's
done
game
enough
time.
convincing to where he's actually going to pick up the pace.
Yeah. Alright, so it's 7:05. We've got 4 people in the chat. Welcome,
welcome,
everyone.
Super Frank.
Drop
Super
yourself.
Frank.
Well,
Super
yeah,
Frank. Super
I'm
Frank.
glad I
Super
convinced
Frank.
him too.
I'm glad you convinced him.
Or if you're saying it about
Yeah,
him, I'm glad he
I'm
convinced
glad I
me.
convinced him.
Yeah, both ways.
We're glad we convinced each other.
So, everyone else who's new and who just dropped in, if you don't mind, just put something in the chat just so we know who's here, so we can welcome you personally. We know Super Freak's here. I have an account on there just so we can keep track of chat easier because it's hard to with the one computer. So whoever else is in, go ahead and just drop your name in. Just a simple hi or something.
And yeah, we will get started in about 5 minutes. We just want to make sure everyone has time because this one's going to be so big. No one wants to miss this.
So also in the meantime, we're gonna do a brief 4-minute Q&A here. Like any questions before the stream that you have about what we're gonna be covering or stuff for the future. Any questions that you have for us, we'll go ahead and take those right now and try and answer them before 7:10.
And also, how long have you guys been playing Way with the Undead? How long have you been with us?
Definitely.
We've been going for a year now. We want to know if you've been with us for the whole time. That's amazing.
It is.
If you've been with us for a few months, or maybe even a few weeks, or maybe not even that, welcome to Way with the Undead. We hope that you enjoy what you see here.
What's up, Grump?
Hey Grump, welcome back, man. So
Awesome.
excited to see you here. Seen you before, and excited to have you back.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be an awesome live stream. Also, throughout this, we are going to be asking for chat support at different points in the stream. Some of it's going to be picking some campaign stuff, hint hint at what's coming up. So make sure you're there for that. Make sure you're ready to put in chat what levels we'll be playing, because it's going to be a blast.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
super excited for this.
There will be some total community engagement this stream, and it's gonna be great. So
Definitely.
we're looking forward to it. Also, Average Demardis is going to try to make it tonight. He isn't here yet, but he's going to try to make it, and that would be awesome if he does. So just as a heads up,
We
that
did
might be
try
happening.
to get our new team member in here. That is one other thing we're going to be covering today. Is we do have a new team member. We did try to get him in here. I don't think he's going to make it today.
He might be watching, but he's not going to be
Participating.
participating, unfortunately.
Circumstances are rough around here, especially for us. I mean, we're a bunch of high schoolers. I'm a senior about to graduate. He's about to finish this year's schoolwork. Everyone's super busy
Brian
right now.
McKinnish.
It's
I've been meaning to play this game for a
rough
while. I downloaded the latest version yesterday.
Brian
Brian MC
McKinnish?
Kinnish. Brian MC Kinnish. I've been meaning to play this game for a while. I downloaded the latest version yesterday.
Yeah, there was a patch yesterday that I attempted to fix something with, but that
Yeah.
didn't. I don't think my patch worked, but that's okay.
time. So, are you new to playing Wave of the Undead? New to playing our game? New to playing the game?
I mean, I know you've said you've had it for a while. So also, what's your favorite part of Wave of the Undead? Let's just have
Yes.
some.
And this is an everyone question.
Yeah,
here. Like, what's your
Everyone
favorite
can
part?
answer that. What's your favorite part? How long have you been playing?
And while we're waiting on chat, I guess we'll go with our favorite part. You start.
My favorite part. Well, it's hard to say because we have all these new stuff. I think one of them is probably my new favorite, but I'm not going to say it.
What about favorite of the old?
Favorite of the
Start with that.
old. Honestly, it's probably gotta be the landmines. Landmines are just such a satisfying and fun defense to use. They've always been that way. I love landmines.
I'm with him. The new stuff, some of this new stuff's my favorite. But if I had to pick my favorite, probably the campaign, just because it was my idea and I designed the entire thing. All the levels were something that I designed.
I did a couple of
You
them.
did like 2 of the 30 that I put together. But long story short, that is my biggest accomplishment in Wave of the Undead, and I'm super proud of it. Especially since the work I've been doing on it for 4.0. That is going to be some. You know what? It is 7:09. I don't think I can keep this in any longer. I think we gotta get started here.
Yeah, alright. So,
Well, we're gonna be
welcome
waiting for
everyone.
responses in the process.
Yeah, welcome everybody to 1 year of Wave of the Undead.
It's
We're
been
so
1 year.
excited to be here. I am Blind Goofball,
Y'all know me. I'm Native Rules.
and boy, do we have a lot to show. And we are going to just get right into this with Update 4.0. We know that's what you guys want to see. We've got it loaded here. We do have a little bit less in the menu right now, but that's because it's not quite released yet. We're very, very close.
Yes, we have been kind of silent on the update progress since January when we started this rewrite of the entire game, adding in new features, so we do apologize for the long delay it's been. We had some setbacks. We had planned to have this out earlier, but unfortunately circumstances got in the way, and we decided to add a couple extra things in the process, because we
Why
are
not?
super pumped to show this to you. So without further ado, welcome to Wave of the Undead 4.0 1-year anniversary stream.
So
go
let's
get
take a look
started.
at what we've got here. We got
Campaign.
the campaign here.
Horde mode.
We've got horde mode.
Settings.
We got settings and exit. We're
don't
not
need to
quite
exit.
full up.
Settings.
Yeah, we don't want to hit exit.
Horde
We're gonna
campaign.
get as far away from that as possible. I think we're gonna start by
Horde mode.
jumping into horde mode here. How does that
Let's
sound?
kick off with that. So everyone who wasn't here
Preparation phase.
originally, quick notice, we have full screen graphics, so if you are someone with sighted or low vision, we do have full screen graphics for your computers or whatever you're playing this on, so we're happy to see that. Also, first glance over here on the right side where the UI is for all the lives, health, gold, all that. We now have graphics for all that. It just makes it a bit prettier. We have 5 hearts, we have 3 little player heads, my idea for that, and the little gold thing. You will notice we have 500 gold. That is because we have hacked the game temporarily for the sole purpose of demonstrating all the crazy stuff we have going on.
And man, do we need this gold to show it all, because there is a lot.
So what do you want to cover first?
So first off, I do want to mention while we're on
Horde.
topic of graphics, the border has received an update as well in the
Definitely.
graphics.
We
But-
updated that for one particular reason. For the sighted people, if you've played Mario or Super Mario Bros. Before, it looked too much like a Mario pipe and it kind of scared us a little bit. It was a little off, so we decided to update it a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's the reason.
But let's get into our first big feature. We put
Super
this
Freak.
out
The fact that you have a functioning roadmap all
short.
puts you above most other audio game devs. Super Freak. Don't worry about the release schedule too much. Super Freak.
Well, thank you, Super
Super
Freak.
Freak.
I
The
really
fact that you have a
appreciate
functioning
that.
roadmap
We
all
love
puts you
to
above
do.
most other audio game devs. So don't worry about the release schedule too much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Catapult.
We're
But
happy.
let's get
Scattershot.
into our first thing. Let's just place down some scatter shots. Why don't we?
4 lanes.
Now, one thing that I normally wouldn't do
Scare shots.
is scatter shots in a whole line.
So we already spoiled this a bit in the
This is
shorts. We put this in a short. If you watched our shorts that we put out the week before this release, that is what this is going to be showing. So go ahead. We don't need to hold the suspense in any longer. Let's just talk about the thing. Come on.
We can finally
Facing right.
spin around our defenses.
Facing down.
This is something y'all
Facing
been
left.
asking us for
Facing up.
since the beginning. Pretty much since the beginning of Wave of the Undead, ever since I was part of this team. Yeah, we've been talking about rotating defenses. We've been wanting to do it for a long time. We finally put it in here.
So check this out.
Facing right.
And by the way, those announce which direction it's facing. A scatter shot facing right actually made this going to shoot forward and backward, because facing
Facing
up,
left.
which is the default, is scatter shots shoot left and right. So
Makes
just
sense.
keep that in mind.
Super
All the other
Nice spin
defenses are going to do what you
Super
expect.
Freak. Super Freak. Nice spin
Go ahead and
sound.
rotate them all.
Super
We need
Freak.
to have
Nice
good
spin
defense
sound.
here.
Super Freak. Nice spin sound.
Yeah, the spin sound is kind of nice.
Facing right. 2. Facing 3. Facing right. Facing right. Facing 6. Facing 7. Facing 8. Facing right.
By the way, I'm rotating with shift in the right and left arrows. I know somebody asked that on the audio games forum, so that's how you rotate. Shift with the right and left arrows. You can only do this in the preparation phase. But we have basically scattershot cannons, and they will hit in front of them, dealing 3 damage every time they hit, and they'll also hit behind them.
Alright, so that's the rotating defenses. Now, let's talk about the other big defense. They got a really big upgrade. And that is the one that is probably the least used until now. The Sniper Tower. Now,
This thing was honestly
6, 5, 8
overpriced.
it was
what it did.
overpriced and it didn't give a whole lot. I mean, it
5,
shot the 5
5,
squares in
3
front of it, and that was about it. It wasn't amazing. It was good, but it wasn't amazing. And what we did, we changed it to make it incredible. So I'm going to do my best here to explain this. I'm not blind, so Blind Goofball may have to come in and help me a little bit here, but I'm going to try my best to explain this. So I've placed this sniper here at 5'8". Normally it means I would be able to shoot 5'7" through 5'3".
lanes.
We decided to change that, so now you can shoot 5'7" and 5'6", just like normal. But up here at 5'5", 5'4", 5'3",
lanes.
you also shoot to the left and right as well. So you're gonna be able to shoot 3,
6,
4, 3.
4, sorry, 4, 3, 6, 3,
6, 4,
4, 4,
6,
6,
4,
4,
3 health,
and then
facing
4,
right.
5,
7,
and
5,
6, 5.
6, 5. I can't
And it
count.
can also hit 5, 5, 5, 4, and 5,
7
3 as
lanes.
well, so it just adds those
5,
extra
5, 4,
coverage
5,
tiles.
6,
So picture like a little 3x3 box up here,
up
up at the top of it, and then you have the 2 squares down here. So when you place an army of these sniper towers down the bottom with our infinite gold source we have,
It's
that
a little
means
bit broken.
it's incredible. And what also this means is multiple snipers can hit the same guy. which is absolutely amazing. Now,
you can actually deal a maximum of 12 damage to a zombie. I have done it.
it's incredible.
And it's
I love it.
insanity.
The other thing is, one question that I expect is going to be coming is, how do you decide which one they shoot if you have like 3 zombies on the same square? Blind Goofball, hit him with the answer on that one.
So it's going to go from left to right. So if there's a zombie, let's say I have a sniper tower at 5'8", like we were going. If there's a zombie on column 4, it's going to hit him, and it's going to hit the one closest to the sniper tower. So if there's one at 4'5" and 4'4", it's going to hit 4'5". So it's going to go from left to right. That's how it determines.
Yeah, we may end up looking at adjusting that later because I know that can throw you off if, say, your sniper towers, you want them to shoot straight first. But that's again, we're in the working process. When we release it, we'll be looking for input on that.
Yeah, and you can also give us feedback on what you see today. If there's something that you think needs to be changed, if there's something that you want to see us do with what we've added, let us know. We're always open to that, and there's nothing stopping us from making changes.
Also, quick note before we get any further, Blind Goofball and I, we are rocking the Nibble Nerds merch. We do not have a merch store before you ask. We just have these as something to possibly foresee what may happen in the future if this channel grows enough. So, this is a rough look at our Nibble Nerds outfits. It looks pretty darn awesome. I think it's cool.
If you can't see it, it's a Nibble Nerds shirt. It's got the Nibble Nerds logo on it, and it's really awesome.
It has our website on the back as well, and then our motto / catchphrase, whatever you want to call it.
Where gamers are united.
Yep. So, without further ado, we're done with the fashion show. Let's get into more information with Blind Goofball.
So, if you thought we have enough defenses, you're wrong.
This is it. This is the thing we're the most excited about. Remember how we said earlier, our favorite thing is the new stuff? This is the best.
So if I start tabbing through this menu...
Cannon. Scattershot. Mortar. Catapult. Sniper tower. Cannon.
Can anyone point out what's missing? In chat, point out what's missing.
We'll give you all a second on that one.
Yeah, we know the stream's a little behind, so we will give you all a second. I want to see if anyone knows what's missing. If you've been playing for an extended period of time, honestly, you don't have to play for that long. You're gonna know. And don't worry, we haven't removed it. So it's still here. Someone's got to be able to point it out.
So, in hopes of somebody answering, we're gonna go ahead and move along. We're gonna just pretend. We're just gonna picture that future you has already answered and we have received a message. So, congratulations to you who guessed it. What have we added?
We have added traps.
How many?
We've added 4 actually. 4 traps, which brings us to a
ones.
total of 9 things you can place down. 3 new ones, and that missing thing, which I'm pretty sure you've already put in chat, is
The landmine.
in it, the landmine.
So, let's open up the traps menu. Yes, it is a separate menu from defenses.
So to switch between traps and defenses, you're going to hit the key above tab. It's often referred to as the grave key, or the back quote key, however you want to refer to it. And you just click that,
Traps. Pitfall.
and it switches to traps, and you hit it again,
Defenses. Cannon. Super frag.
and you go
Landmine.
back to your defenses.
Super
So
frag.
now-
Super frag. Landmine.
We're gonna go ahead
Yes,
and
it is the landmine super frag.
Traps. Pitfall.
nicely done. So,
Alright.
we're gonna now cover each trap. We're gonna take turns explaining each one. He gets the coolest one, unfortunately. But we're gonna start with the Pitfall. This one is a relatively straightforward trap. It costs 2 gold. It's going to deal 1 damage to all zombies on that square, similar to a landmine, and then it's going to stun all the zombies for a turn. Now, as you can imagine, if I put it, say, I'm gonna put them up higher up, just so we can show them in action. Simply because it's wave 1 and we're not gonna have much opportunity
Yeah, everything's
otherwise.
gonna die.
Also, there is a trap limit. There are, I think, 8 traps allowed.
There will be.
There will be 8 traps allowed, so we're gonna be playing as such. So I've got 2 pitfalls, one at 1-2 and at 8-2.
And you did hear that right, there's a placement sound for them too.
Also, as a note, the graphics for the pitfall look kind of scary. I'm scared that I'm going to fall into that hole if I look at it too long. It's absolutely amazing. So for the next trap, it's a classic. Y'all love it. We're gonna hit Blind Goofball for it.
It is
Landmine.
the landmine.
Yeah,
We all know this thing. 2 gold, deals 37 damage to the zombies it hits. This may end up getting nerfed. The damage may end up getting nerfed. We'll see how this plays out. But it's the landmine. You can't go wrong with these things. I think we need a couple landmines.
2 lanes.
Let's see. We'll put one at 2-2. Check that out. We've got a new placement sound for the landmine. We've been working on the sound design.
7-2 lanes.
And one at 7-2.
And we're just gonna keep up the same theme here.
Beautiful. The landmines are great. Let's hit tab again.
Rolling logs.
Moving on to, this is the beginning of a brand new type of trap, and this is one of the coolest
Super
things
frag. I
ever.
was wondering when you guys
Rolling
added the
logs.
traps. I hope there's a trap
So
that has a chance to
these
damage per turn after
are
7.
3 gold,
Seven,
and they deal 3
3 lanes.
damage to the zombies on its
6,
square and
3
the 2
lanes.
squares in front of it. So if I place one here at, say, 6-3. It's going to hit zombies at 6-3,
6-2 planes.
6-2, and 6-1.
6-1
Yikes, I
planes.
set my throat 1 sec. Wow.
Yes.
Sorry,
makes
sorry, I
sense.
got you.
I wanna
Planes.
read
Super Freck. I was wondering when you guys would add other traps. I hope there's a trap that has a chance to give continual damage return after stepping in it, like fire.
That's
Ooh.
a good idea. We haven't done that yet,
That
but
is actually kind of
we
smart.
may end up modifying one of our traps. It's the last one
6,
that's
3
coming.
planes.
That's actually
Rolling
That
logs.
might be too
Disabled.
goated, but
yeah, it might be
we might need a new
little
trap for that. I really like that idea. We've
Yeah.
been talking about adding more traps.
Continual
Six,
damage
six,
could be
one,
a
planes.
really interesting thing to
6,
play around with
6,
for
3
sure.
planes.
So here comes
6,
the,
6,
so we're
1
gonna get
planes.
onto the rolling logs here. Here comes the new amazing part of traps.
New mechanic.
You have control
6,
over
2,
your
6,
some
3
of your traps,
planes. Rolling logs.
including the rolling
Disabled.
logs. So this one right now it says rolling logs disabled. I'll go on to it again quietly so people can hear the speech.
6, 6, 3 planes. Rolling logs. Disabled.
Yes, they are disabled. Now what I can do is I can hit T on my keyboard, and now they're enabled. When they're enabled, as soon as a zombie enters range, so
6,
if
6,
it's
6,
6-1,
6,
6-2, or
3
6-3,
planes. Rolling logs.
it's
Enabled.
going to activate. But if I have it
Disabled.
disabled, in the middle of a battle, if I see zombies set up just how I want them, I can activate it. I get to choose when I
5,
want to
3,
activate my
3
rolling
planes.
logs, which is absolutely amazing. One of the best things ever.
And
Also-
you do not have to move your player over there, you just move your cursor and press the T key, and off it goes, killing those zombies.
It's amazing. Now you might notice we haven't placed any traps on the top row. That's because that's something else we're adding, which is
Super.
you
Oh,
cannot
nice.
place
You made it.
traps on the top row. Now there is a reason for that. Why don't you really quickly explain
Yeah,
why?
1 second, let me read this real quick.
Super Freck. Oh nice. You made a switch.
Yes, it's a
2,
switch.
Yes,
7,
it's a
3,
toggle switch.
6. Enabled.
It's a decorative
Disabled.
toggle switch.
So, the reason you cannot place traps on the top
Six.
row, first of all, if I tried,
Traps cannot be placed on the top row.
traps cannot be placed on the top row, sorry. But the main reason for this is because of our final trap,
Flame barrel.
the flame barrel. Now this is a 5 gold trap.
It's pricey.
All of these traps, by the way, are one-time use, so once they go off and you don't have them anymore. But,
It's a trap.
the flame barrel, when enabled, you can also enable this one just like the rolling log, deals 2 damage to all the zombies on its row. So I think I'll
6, 2,
put one here
5,
like
4, 2 planes.
4-2. You can put it anywhere on the row. I can put it 1-2, I can put it 8-2. It's gonna do the same thing. Awesome sound. And it's gonna hit everything from 1-2 all the way to 8-2.
It's absolutely insane.
And it has the best sound in the game. Well, one of them. I don't know what the best sound is anymore, but
No. But I think just for the fun of it, I want
Planes.
in the for the sake of symmetry, because y'all know me, I love symmetry. Let's put another one there at 5.
yeah.
This trap is the most overpowered and awesome trap in Wave of the Undead right now.
So, alright, I think we've covered all the traps. Let's grab a
Armory,
weapon
dagger,
here.
sword.
Let's grab the bow.
You might notice that we've slightly adjusted the menus a little bit. We put some little like button-looking things around the items in the list. That's just for aesthetic and make it look a little bit prettier and make it have that new sort of feel. And it feels really good.
Just a minor graphical change there.
So,
But let's
get into
hit the spacebar. Let's start a wave already.
can we win Wave 1?
I don't. We have
Goodness
this set up,
gracious.
and we still have.
308 damage on whole row idea. It's like change reaction, but squishy.
I like that idea.
Super Freck. I like the damage on whole row idea. It's like change reaction, but squishy.
Yeah, damage on whole row is cool.
It is absolutely amazing. So, let's go ahead. We've only spent 200 gold. We're still filthy rich.
We're not gonna spend more. We want to actually do
Alright.
stuff.
So
Starting
we're
wave
gonna
one.
go through the first
Battle
wave
phase.
nice and slow to explain everything.
All
Then
in.
we'll
Zombie with 2
speed
health at
run
3.
until
Zombie with
it's
2
like
health at
wave
2.
10 or so
Zombie with
to
2 health
show
at
off
2.
the
1.
cool stuff.
So we have one at 2-1 and one at 3-1. They both have 2 health. Moving just like normal shift with arrows.
Move to 3. 4. Move to 3. 3.
There goes our
Add a
landmine.
lock. The zombie at 3. 1 move to 2. 1.
Killed
The
that.
zombie at 2. 1 move to 2. The land.
Okay.
The zombie at 2. The landmine at 2.
Wait.
2 exploded.
Easy kill.
Hitting 1 zombies.
Landmine. Got it.
Uh,
So we have a
zombie
guy
with
at
two health
1,
at
2
2. 1.
still. Oh!
So, hitting zombies is not what it used to be. We mentioned this in our preview video. Hitting zombies is not what it used to be. It used to be a menu. You hit spacebar, it opens a menu, and you select your zombie.
It was pretty simplistic.
But that's not the case anymore. We've integrated into the base area, so it's no longer a menu. The grid is still showing. Now you just hit tab,
Zombie with 2 health at 2. 1. 1 of 1.
And that's all.
and it says zombie with 2 health at 2-1, 1 of 1, meaning there's only 1 zombie in range. So I'm focused on him. If I hit the spacebar, I attack him,
The zombie at 2.
and I
has
can
been
kill
killed.
him.
Obtain.
So we've completely changed how you hit zombies. It will take some getting used to. It took me a little bit of getting used to. Nader rules still can't do it,
Nope.
but it is so much cleaner now. So that's the case with that. I do want to take a minute to mention our new settings menu as well, because we've done some updates on that, so I have to escape here.
Game menu. Resume.
We've got our game menu that everyone's familiar with.
Settings.
And settings here.
Settings. Music volume. 2.
So we have music and ambience volume sliders now. There's no ambience in forward mode, but I can use left and right arrows.
4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 9. 8. 6. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2.
And
Keeps
just
the music
4.
volume
0. 1. 2.
down around 2.
Ambience volume.
yeah,
5.
keeps it simple.
Ambience volume, same situation here.
Autosave. On.
Autosave, same kind of idea there.
Confirmation prompts.
Confirmation prompts on, off, same as
We've
always.
actually modified the confirmation prompts a little bit, and I do want to take a minute to mention that. I'm going to turn those on real quick, and I'll come back to that.
Display battle log. On.
Display battle log, we're familiar with
Play
that.
defense firing sounds. On.
Defense firing
We're
sounds.
familiar with all this.
Audio perspective. Center
Audio
report.
perspective.
Audio perspective, it's now a selector, just like
Center
the
report.
volumes. You use the left and right arrows.
Player position. Play all sounds at the center. Play all player position. Center of board.
I like to use center of board. Now, cursor position
Pretty
has
cool.
been removed from this, because that was honestly kind of pointless. And then we have
Text-to-speech. On.
text-to-speech.
Text-to-speech.
So
On.
for sighted people who don't want it, you can turn that
Like
off.
Game
me!
menu.
So let's look at how these confirmation prompts work. By
Rolling logs.
Let's see.
We need
Landmine.
our landmine
Rolling
list.
logs.
We've got
Landmine. 2.
one up
1. 3. Plane. 2. 2. Planes.
right there.
Yeah. So if I hit enter here,
Place a landmine at 2. 2.
it doesn't. It's not a yes or no. My arrows aren't doing anything. The way this works is I can hit enter or escape. If I hit escape, it's not going to place it. It's that simple.
Place a landmine at 2.
Then you
2.
can hit.
If I hit enter,
Boom, you have a landmine.
it puts down the landmine. I'm going to
Settings.
disable
Autos.
those,
Confirmation. Display confirm.
but I
off.
did
Game
want to
menu.
mention how those work because those are on by default.
Yes.
So that's the new adjustment for that.
Alright, so let's go ahead and try and run through these
You are at
next
three,
few waves
three.
a little
Move
bit
to
quicker
start-
so we can get to
starting
some
wave two.
actual action scenes.
Battle phase.
Yeah.
Zombie with 3 health at 3. Zombie with 3 health at 3.
Oh, wait, wait,
Zombie
wait.
with 3 health at 3.
I want to do my thing. Okay.
Rolling
so
log.
3.
The rolling logs are in
3,
position
3,
to
planes.
flatten
Rolling
these
logs.
zombies.
Disabled.
They have 3
3,
health.
3, 1.
This
3,
thing
3,
does 3 damage.
planes.
So all
Rolling
I have
logs.
to do is hit
Disabled.
T, because right now it's disabled.
Enable.
Listen.
The rolling logs at 3. 3 knocked down 2 zombies.
And it just
Zombie at 3.
flattens them.
1 has been
Boom.
killed. Obtain
Done.
3
And
gold.
it does
Zombie at 3.
speak
1
how
has been
many
killed.
it hit, and it tells you that they die, and the wave is complete. We didn't even have to move.
316
That
gold.
was easy.
Rolling logs.
That was
2.
the
3,
simplest
3,
thing we've
3,
ever done.
planes. 3, 2,
How we getting
3,
that? So-
3, planes.
Let's go ahead and, real quick, I'm going to add something a little different here. Since we've used,
3,
every
2,
time we've
2,
used something
planes.
new,
Landmine.
like the landmines, we've already shown those.
Landmine 3, 3.
We're going to go
rolling
ahead
log
and
4,
sell
6, rolling log
these,
6,
just
7.
get them out
Landmine
of the way
sold
so we can
successfully.
show off the
Gained
new
1 gold.
traps, because we don't want to keep utilizing the old ones. We'll come back to those other traps later, but I want to get through everything so we can show you everything. So we can get to the snipers too, because the snipers
You are at
are
4. 4.
Let's hit the flame barrel next. I want to activate the flame barrel.
Starting wave 3.
Watch.
Battle phase. Zombie
Oh,
with 3
wow,
health at
it's
3.
gonna be a
1.
pitfall, I
Zombie
called
with 3
it!
health at 3. Zombie with 3 health at 1. 1. Zombie with 3 health at 3. Zombie with 3 health at 1.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Move to 3.
pitfall.
Move to 3. And 3.
It's
Battle log. The zombie at 3. 1 move to 3. 2.
Oh, the scatter shot.
The zombie at 1. 1 move to 2.
Oh,
The zombie at
yes.
1. 1 move. 1
But
zombie.
one
The
zombie
scatter
fell
shot.
to
Zombie
the
at 1.
pitfall,
Zombie with 3
and
health
it
at 2.
killed the
1.
zombie. It's just hit one.
Battle log. Wave complete.
Okay.
Yeah.
Preparation
So let's
phase.
go ahead and,
There's not-
now we've seen the scatter shot to do work, so let's go ahead and sell those.
There is not
so
a defense
we
on this
can have
score.
room for the flame barrels, the sniper towers, and all the cool
2.
stuff.
Planes. Pitfall.
I'm gonna sell this
8.
pitfall.
8. 4.
We've shown
Planes.
that.
Scatter. Scatter.
If there's a particular trap right now, chat, if there's a trap
There is not
that
defense
you
on this
like
score. All
and
defenses.
really want us to
Snipers.
keep using more of, go ahead and drop it in the chat.
You are
Go
at 3.
ahead and put
3.
some more of them in.
Move to
Alright,
starting
flame
point.
barrels.
Let's
Starting
activate
wave
some
4.
flame
Battle
barrels.
phase.
I'm just gonna.
Move to turn ended. The zombie at 6.
Turn.
1 move to 6. The zombie at 8. 1 move to
Alright,
7.
there's 2 zombies in
The zombie at
range.
8. 1 move to 7.
Oh, do it.
4.
Do it, do it, do
Planes.
it.
Flame
Alright,
barrel.
activate the one, 4-2.
Alright, now listen to how awesome this sounds.
Enable.
That
The flame
sounds
barrel at 4.
absolutely
2 incinerated 2 zombies.
insane. And also,
So
it
it-
hits them all.
Hit 2 zombies with that.
5. 2.
I can activate this one.
Enable.
It's badass.
The flame barrel at 5.
And it just melts them
No
all.
zombies.
They're
Move to
done.
5. 3.
Goodbye.
Zombie with 4 health. Battle log.
Now,
Zombie with
keep
3.
him alive.
Battle log. The zombie at 7.
He's gonna get
No
sniped.
zombies in range. Turn ended.
Like that.
Battle log. The zombie
The
at
sniper
8.
target, 7, 8.
killed.
Hit the zombie
Take 3
8,
gold.
3. See what I mean? So the 7 guy hit first because the defense sport firing orders left to right.
Actually, it's placement order, but we placed them
We
left
placed
to
them
right.
left to right, but you get my drift here.
So
the
he
guy
just
at
fired
second-
diagonally.
Wave
It's
complete.
amazing. These snipers are incredible. So even if that didn't kill him, the other guy would have.
Yeah. You can act, and like I said, if the zombie's not on an edge like that guy, and you have 3 snipers able to hit him, you can 12 damage a zombie with just snipers. That's not counting all the other defenses you could have firing at him. You can set up some stuff.
Oh, it's amazing. So let's go ahead and just do one only sniper so we can
Starting
really
wave
see
5.
these bad
Alright,
boys.
Battle
so
phase. You are at 5.
I'm gonna run
Move
away.
to 4. 4.
Speed
Battle.
run.
Move
Just
to 4.
absolute
6.
Snipe! Snipe!
Battle log.
2 snipers fire.
Move-
Oh,
move
their
forward.
guys are
Okay.
chilling in the back.
Turn in.
Boo.
Get up here!
Battle log.
Boo. Oh, come
Turn
on.
in.
Hurry
Battle
to
log.
die.
He's still
Turn in.
there.
Battle
That's
log.
the problem
The
with
zombie at
board
3.
mode. It's so random, you can't get what you
The
want.
zombie at wave complete.
He
Alright,
died.
Preparation.
Let's go ahead and just speed run a
Move to
few more so we can get
starting
to a
wave
fun,
6.
more fun wave.
Battle
We
phase.
can actually
Move
see
to 4.
the useful
Move
system.
to 4. 8.
I'm just gonna let my snipers deal with this, guys. I don't have to do anything. It's great.
Battle log. Turn ended.
Come on. Hold on.
2 zombies, 4
Battle log.
snipers.
Wave complete.
So what I'm going to take a
Preparation.
second here for
Game
wave
settings.
7.
Settings.
I'm going to
Music. Ambient.
explain
Autos.
something.
Confirmation. Display battle. Play defense firing.
I'm gonna turn my
Game
defense
menu.
firing sounds off so we can speed run a little bit faster.
Yeah, so
Starting
let's
wave
just jump ourselves to
Battle
wave
phase.
10.
Turn it. Turn it.
We're just going
Turn
to
it.
really quick hop
Turn
to
it.
wave 10.
Wave complete.
This is our equivalent of
Preparation. Starting wave
off-camera
8.
mining in
Battle phase.
Minecraft.
Turn it. Turn it.
But we're doing it
Turn it.
on camera just to prove that
Turn
we're
it.
not
Wave
adding
complete.
anything, not faking
Preparation
anything.
phase. Wave
It's
9.
all the exact
Starting
same.
wave 9.
Nothing is changing.
Battle pit.
Just
Turn
making it
ended. Turn ended.
faster so we get
Turn
more
ended.
interesting waves.
Turn ended. Wave complete.
I think that's
Game
good.
menu settings.
Alright, let's get back to
Display catalog. Play defense pause. Game menu.
Okay.
So here's where
much
I'm
better.
going to show you all some stuff. So
Move
we're
to
going to
starting
take
point.
this one nice and slow, and we're going to see how many zombies there are, how much health they have, and let the snipers really shine.
Oh yeah, these things, guys. I have a feeling we're gonna be killing a lot of zombies
Cursor move to your location.
really quickly.
Up sword. You are at 4.
Fire away.
I'm gonna grab a sword.
Starting wave 10.
All right, let's look at what we got.
Zombie with 7 health at 1. 1. Zombie with
7
7 health
health,
at
so
7.
that means
1.
2 sniper shots killed. 6 zombies.
6 zombies.
Seven.
So I'm just gonna enter.
Turn ended.
They have to advance.
Turn
Here we go.
Turn ended.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Battle log.
4
The zombie,
snipers.
the sniper, the zombie at 1.
And 2 of them hit one zombie,
at 6.
thus smashing him.
So we got 2 kills there.
You are at 4.
Nice and
No
easy
zombie.
pickup.
Move to 4.
I'm gonna
So you
go
might
back
see,
up here
real
real
quick
quick.
before he... Never mind, he has completely ignored my instructions for the 1000th time.
Battle log.
My
The zombie at 7.
apologies.
The zombie at
So-
5. 2 move to 4. 2.
Here comes one of the downsides of snipers. You see that guy over there at 8-3. Normally a regular sniper fire would have taken him out by now, but by them firing left to right, it means that the guy on the left, so the sniper for instance, is going to be firing at the guy on the left on this turn unless this guy at 7 or 6 kills him.
Yeah.
So that is one of the downsides of these snipers right now. We are working on possibly changing that, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're working on
So let's go.
balancing all this, and I have a feeling yeah, they're all screwed, guys. This is gonna make it so I can probably get
Catalog.
further in
Quickly.
horde mode for the time
Preparation
being.
phase.
It's going to be absolutely insane.
Move to
So,
starting point.
I don't
There
see
we go.
any particular trap requests, so is that everything in horde mode we need to cover?
Is there anything you guys want us to do while we're here with our hundreds and hundreds of gold? Do you want us to spam a bunch of traps of some sort? Do you want us to do something?
And since since the live stream runs about 20 to 30 seconds behind us, we're gonna go ahead and sit here in complete and boring silence for 20 to 30 seconds to give you time.
Okay, that's a little mean, but
Hey, I'm sorry. I blame YouTube for it. I don't blame y'all. Y'all are amazing. I blame YouTube and the world's internet service for being slower than we need it to be.
yeah, I do not like how it runs this far behind, but oh well.
So yeah, 20 30 seconds. We'll give y'all some time. Put down in there what traps you want. Anything
Or if you want us to just move on,
we do have
we
some more stuff to
can
cover.
move on too, but
Yeah, the next section we're gonna cover is the welcoming of our new teammate.
yeah.
Super Frank. I'd love to hear a bunch of landmines.
Oh, you want to hear a bunch of landmines?
Yes,
Yeah, dude?
sir, because who wouldn't? Oh, definitely. Who wouldn't want it? Alright, time to spam mine.
Gonna
we're
kill those
selling
snipers. Just
Scatter shot.
uh,
Landmine. 8,
nothing but landmines.
Alright, guys, you ready for
Let's
this?
have some fun. Only 8, you know the
Traps cannot
rules.
be here.
Actually, wait,
What?
we haven't added
We haven't
rules,
added the limit yet.
so we're just gonna have a lot of fun with landmines.
What?
So, if you wonder what we do when we're bored while working away from the end, this is what we do. We get bored and we do really crazy stuff. And that's where some of our best ideas come from. However, I don't think we're gonna get anything like Wave of the Undead, but only landmines? Really?
That's a lot of landmines.
Well-
so for those of you who don't know, I just filled the board with landmines, except that top row because you can't. And that's 56 landmines. Also, I have one more thing I want to show you after this. But
Starting wave 11.
Go.
Battle
This
phase.
will be fun.
Move to 4.
This all
I'm just gonna run.
This is also going to take forever.
Minesweeper, but with no solution. Battle log. The zombie at 1. Super Frank. Super Frank. It's like Minesweeper, but with Super Frank.
It's like
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper, but with no solution.
Right. Oh yeah, there is that bug where landmines
The
aren't
landmine-
detonating until afterwards.
The
But
landmine.
So I am one of those guys who has played Minesweeper before. I don't know if one of you people ever has, but
I
I've played
have.
Yeah, I've played Minesweeper
Battle
before.
log.
I totally agree. There is just no solution.
yeah,
That would be kind of
Catalog.
fun for like
Wave
a fun
complete.
game mode though. Wave of the Undead
Preparation phase.
Minesweeper edition.
yeah.
Defenses.
That would be fun.
All right, now I'm gonna
Keep that in
mention
our back
something.
pockets.
There-
We
there-
said
there-
traps
there-
can't be
there-
placed on
there-
the
There's not
top
a defense
row.
on this.
So, but what about defenses?
What?
Well,
It's a bad idea.
the answer is you can. Now, what if I do something like the following?
2.
Line of cannons on the top row.
Facing them.
Correct.
Then
Facing them.
spin them all
Facing them.
facing down.
Facing them. Facing 3. 1. 4. 1.
Now-
Cannon with 2 health.
Go
Facing right.
left.
Facing
Wait,
3.
if the
Facing
old-
down.
in the old
Facing
Wave of the
down.
Undead-
Facing.
This would be valid if you could rotate
You are at
defenses.
4. 8.
But
Which
we have
you
already
can't.
thought that through. And we have
Don't
all
worry,
plans.
we've got plans. Now just listen when you start this wave.
Starting wave 12. Battle phase. One has been destroyed.
Ouch!
We just heard a lot happen there. Let's break that down. First of all, zombies were punching our cannons. They spawned on them. We have real-time updating now. So
That's great.
this means things like zombies will hit your cannons if they're on them. Zombies will detonate landmines or other traps if they're on them. It means all these things happen, including using the mace.
Also, can we just take a second and say how weird this is that we have 4 zombies on 7-1 and 2 zombies on 2-1? We do not script this. This is horde mode. This is completely random. You cannot make up this weird stuff happening. So, we're just gonna go ahead and let that
Turn
happen.
ended.
Boom! But
And
yeah,
those
those
cannons
cannons can get hit. They are not
Battle
gonna
log.
be
The zo-
Safe.
good on the top row there. Yeah.
They will fire briefly, but they won't last very long.
Yeah, they'll probably, like, you also heard of Defense Destruction
That'll
sound,
work.
that's a new sound. And there's another
The
one.
landmine at 2. 3 exploded.
Yeah.
No zombies. Move to 4. 5.
I'm
Turn
gonna
ended.
get out of their way, just to make sure I don't get hit, and let them blow up.
Battle log.
We're
Yeah.
glad to hear that
The
you are
landmine.
satisfied, Super Freak. I am
Move
glad
forward.
to hear that.
Turn ended.
This
Yes.
is really fun.
Landmines are awesome.
Battle log. Wave complete.
This might
Also,
Preparation.
how are our audio? How's our audio, guys? Can you let us know? I'm not real sure.
Yeah, we were having issues with the audio and the software we were using for live streaming earlier. We had some issues with it, so we just want to make sure real quick. We probably should have asked him earlier, but is everything coming through
So-
clear?
so
Are we
correct.
having
I am
any
satisfied.
issues over this? Because I know we did earlier. Looks like somebody else has joined in. Welcome, whoever just did. Go ahead and just drop yourself down, drop your name down there, drop something just to say hi so we can welcome you.
Yeah, we are so happy to see you here for this 1-year celebration of Wave of the Undead.
It's absolutely a blast. So after this, I think we're gonna go ahead and move on unless anyone else has any other traps or anything else they want to put in.
Yeah.
And we're gonna welcome our new team member.
Yes, so while we wait for you guys to let us know if there's anything else you want to see, we are going to discuss real quick our new team member. We have a new member. He's a game designer, level creator, and you have heard us mention him before, probably.
Yes, we used to talk about him a little bit in our dev discussions. So we're going to welcome into the Wave of the Undead family, Tarquin.
He's finally a game designer. He's made us a couple levels already. It's great.
So we're gonna go ahead and play a couple of those now. We're gonna show you that we asked him to send us a few levels just to show that he's like capable to do this, and I think he really did prove himself.
Oh yeah, these levels are a little bit fun.
They're challenging.
They're challenging in a good way, and I love them.
Yes, one thing that I love about Tarquin, he, especially with his map designing, he does things that I don't usually do. So you're gonna see some maps that you think are completely crazy and different. It's because his map making strategy is completely different from mine, and it's gonna be really cool to have him as part of the team.
And honestly, I think his waves are even crazier than that. He's really creative with that.
So without further ado, let's go ahead and move into
Game menu.
this.
Settings.
So we're going to go into our
I am
custom
satisfied.
levels menu,
Return to main. Are you sure you want
and you're
to go?
going to see a butt ton of custom levels in
Campaign,
there.
my levels.
That's
Select
because
one.
they're
Cross
all
the river
those
and
from
through
related to something
Loading.
that we're going to be discussing later.
But this
I
first
think the
level
levels are
he
You
made.
has a chance right that would be better
Cross
suited
the
to
river
Super
through
Fred.
the
Use
woods.
maybe something to that.
This is the craziest map ever. Now, if you did see
One
our
second, let me
Super Fred. I think the levels are pretty good. If you had the chat separate, that would be better so it didn't interrupt the flow. Music may be a tiny bit too loud, but not bad.
Oh, the chat separate. Oh, the music's a little bit loud.
Game menu. Settings. Settings. Ambience. Mute 1. Game menu.
There you go.
Okay,
I wish I could have the chat separate. Yeah,
it would make the
I'm sorry,
be a
but-
lot more helpful.
I don't have a mixer or anything. I don't really have any of that. But we have our first level here, across the river and through the woods.
So the first thing you're going to see is, if you did watch the level making video that I put together, I said don't put lines of tiles. Words are bad for me today. And I still stand by that.
I don't know your friend's name.
Remember, I did not make this level, Tarquin did. He has
Generally,
a
my levels are
different
good.
strategy. I'm not personally a huge fan of this particular map, but the waves are really what sets it
Super
apart.
Fred.
So,
I don't know your friend's name.
my
Goodball.
Goofball's
But-
gonna play this because, as you have seen me play Wave of the Undead, I am absolute
Super
garbage
Fred.
at it.
I don't know
and
your friend's name.
probably
Goodball,
die.
but he's slightly quieter than you.
So-
Only a bit though.
Hit him with it, buddy.
Super Fred.
Read this real quick.
Super Fred. I don't know your friend's name. Goodball, but he's slightly quieter than you. Only a bit though. Generally,
Oh, Native Rules is a little bit
That's
quieter. Yeah,
Super
one
Fred.
second.
I don't know
I'll
your
try
friend's
to
name.
speak up a
Goodball,
little
but he's
bit.
slightly quieter
I'm
than you.
sitting a
Only a
little
bit though.
farther away from the
Generally, my
mic,
levels
but
are
I
good.
will try to speak up a bit more.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't have a crazy good mic, but I apologize for that.
We're broke high schoolers. What do you expect?
So,
1, 6, forest.
to describe this map, what we have
Plains.
is a line of plains on
1,
top
2, forest.
with a line of forest below
1,
it,
3, forest.
The line of
Another
forest
line of
below
forest.
it.
1, 4.
then a line of
1,
beach,
5.
then a
bridge.
river, a line of water with a bridge at 1, 5, 5, 5, and 8, 5.
1, 6, forest.
Then a line of forest,
1, 7, plains.
and then
1,
plains.
8, mountain.
And
2, 8,
mountain.
mountain. 1,
So I
8.
will say this: in Tarquin's defense, having everything set in lines makes it really easy to explain the map.
1,
It does.
It's a little bit crazy.
So I'm gonna put some cannons here
5.
to just defend the bridges.
Armor.
And also, to clarify
You are
something
at war.
else super
Starting
free,
wave 1.
we're
Battle
not incredibly,
Move
we're not
to
just
move
friends,
five.
we're also
Zombie
brothers.
five.
This is my brother,
Zombie
and
five.
he was born blind, I was
Super
not.
Frank,
Through
I don't know your friend's name, Goodball,
mutation of
but he's like-
sorts. Really long story short. But yes,
Zombie
we
at one.
are brothers, I
Move
know,
to 6.
I'm the handsome
Zombie
one,
with 4 health at 7.
but
Yeah,
but-
right.
Battle log. The zombie at 1. 3 move. No zombie. Move. Zombie at 7.
I'm just gonna
Battle
kill
log.
that guy
Wave complete.
personally.
Easy KO.
Preparation. 7 gold. Move to
Alright,
start.
let's roll on.
Scatter shot.
Alright, I'm gonna go
6.
for...
5. Traps. Left rolling logs.
I'm gonna use some of the new rolling logs, guys.
1. 5.
Oh yes,
1.
rolling
6.
logs.
4. 1.
We didn't mention the really good advantages of
6,
each trap, but right now I'm gonna say it. Rolling logs, they're best used on bridge levels, and lucky for us, we'll be seeing a level later with lots of bridges and lots of crazy
We'll be
stuff.
seeing plenty of levels with bridges, trust me.
Oh, I can't
We,
wait to
we
show
like
Move to starting
bridges.
point. Starting wave 2.
What we got here?
Move to 5. Move to
2
5.
zombies.
No
Oh,
zombies in range.
camos.
No zombies.
Camos.
Move to turn ended. No zombies in range.
I'm
Turn
gonna
ended.
let them
No zombies in range.
So
Turn
we
ended.
don't know their
Buff
health
zombie with
yet.
5 health
It's
at
a-
5. 3.
We got
1.
some buff zombies, so
Buff zombie with
Tarquin
5 health at
does
5.
use the
3.
new zombie
1 of 1.
phase. However,
Zombie
he
at
does
5.
not have
3.
levels with
There was a rustling.
PSVRs
There was
in
a
them. He's not gotten
zombie at
accustomed
6.
to using those
Buff
yet.
zombie with 8 health at 5.
Hey,
3.
I've
1 of
barely
1.
become accustomed to
Buff
using
zombie
them, and
with
I've been
8 health
having
at 5. 3.
used
1 of
them.
1.
What, 4 again? I don't think it's spoiled too much if I
Battle
said
log.
it.
Yeah.
Buff zombie with 5 health at 5. 4. Zombie at 5.
Get
Battle
rid
log.
of him.
No zombies in range. Camo zombie with 1 health at 5.
Oh,
5.
gosh,
Camo zombie
stay
with 1
away.
health at 5. 5.
Are you gonna kill him or what?
Zombie at 5.
I was
5
making
has been
sure I
killed.
know where it was.
Nice.
There was a rustling in the forest. There was a rust. No zombies. No zombies. There was a rust. There was a no zombies in
Remember?
move to 4. No zombie.
I
There
don't
was a rustling.
remember
No zombies in range.
correctly. I don't
Camo
remember
zombie
what
with 8 health.
happened.
1 of
Oh,
1.
you found
Move
him.
to 5. Camo zombie with 8 health.
Hey, buddy.
5. 5.
Come here.
Battle. Camo zombie at 5. 4 has been killed.
And I'm using a sword if you didn't know.
9 gold.
My
Move to starting
turn.
point.
So, I'm going
gonna
to
get us all killed.
I'm going to undo
Well,
all
we're
the
breaking. There is not a
good
defense on this
work
game.
we
Screaming.
did.
So there is not a defense on it.
Your hit shift. There's a
5,
bug.
5,
Yes, we're
5,
aware that the
bridge.
shift sometimes
6,
It
7,
seems to
8,
think
8,
it
8,
held
6,
down.
8,
It's
6,
not.
force.
So
Cannon
one
with
other
2
thing
health.
I'm going to
Facing up.
use now, I'm going to take this cannon off of the actually the
Cannon sold
left-hand edge, if
successfully.
I remember
8
correctly.
defenses.
And
Cannon,
I'm going to
cannon
go ahead and utilize one of our new features and rotate
Facing
the
right.
scatter shot to make it into an improved cannon.
It's fun.
This is absolutely insane. Also, a
Super
quick
correct.
note
Let's
on the
I was being honest because
forest.
but truly it's not bad at all.
We significantly lower the chances of you losing shots in the trees, because that was getting kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, let me read these messages.
Super freak, super freak. Oh gotcha. Well, you're a great hype man for football, which is vital in game marketing and streaming. So glad you're here.
Yeah, Nader Rose is pretty fun. He's a cool guy.
Super freak.
Thanks,
Don't stress
yeah,
about the super freak.
There's
Don't
a
stress
reason
about the
that I'm
audio.
kind
I was
of
being
a
honest because you asked,
PR guy,
but truly
which
it's
is
not.
a good idea, which sometimes I doubt.
Super freak.
But
Don't stress about the audio.
thank you, I really
Super
do
freak.
appreciate that.
Super freak. Don't stress about the audio. I was being
So-
honest because you asked, but truly it's not bad at all.
Okay,
Well, that's
thank
good.
you. Yeah, we want to make these the best quality we can,
1,
though.
2,
So we're
6, 3, 4,
we're
5,
doing our
6,
best.
4,
So,
cannon with 2
I'm
health.
going to
Facing
actually
up.
get away with
Armory,
the sword.
sword.
I don't know your
Crossbow,
obsession
base,
with
battle
the
axe.
sword right now.
Yes,
but,
you do.
Mace, crossbow,
yeah, I
bow.
use it. The bow, I feel like, is the go-to weapon for
Move to
this.
starting point. Starting wave 3.
Also a good option.
Battle phase.
Also, I'm
Zombie with
going
6,
to
zombie with 1
confess
health.
right
2.
now, I am really bad with this new hit zombie interface, so I'm going to struggle significantly from this.
Buff zombie with 6
So
health.
we
4.
have buff
Camo zombie with 4
zombie.
health.
There's
2
also
of
the
2.
camo zombie somewhere around here.
Battle log. The zombie at 1.
I'm going to-
Also, I do want to mention, if
Buff zombie with 6 health.
you
Camo
guys
zombie with 2 health.
don't
Zombie
like
with
this
5. Buff zombie with
interface,
camo
let
zombie
me
with 2
know.
health.
The
Zombie
new
at
zombie
4. 2 has been
interface.
killed.
If you want maybe an option to go back to the
4,
classic
3, 2, 1,
interface,
1, 1.
let me know and I can see about adding that.
Camo zombie with 1 health at 1.
I think
Zombie
this
at
is
1.
going
4 has
to
been
end
killed.
up being really good in the end. It takes some getting used to.
Battle log.
Oh, it does.
But
Buff
You
zombie with
guys
6
let me
zombie
know
with 3
what
health.
you
Buff zombie with 6 zombie with 2 health at 1. 4. Buff zombie with 3 health at 5. 4.
Strategy time.
okay.
Battle log.
It's knowing who to kill.
Yeah.
Over
There's a zombie on
here, I am
there's a zombie on this square preventing you.
That's
5, 6, 7, 8,
shift
8,
keys.
No,
5,
you're just
bridge,
walking
rolling
around.
8, 4, B,
No, the
8,
shift
5,
keys
6,
suck.
4,
It's
8,
a bug.
5,
So I'm going
bridge,
to
rolling
activate
logs,
my
8,
rolling logs. I still love the activate thing because it makes it so much
the
easier
rolling
to
logs at 8,
actually do
7,
it.
6, 5, 5,
So this
4,
guy
H,
here,
buff, 5,
I'm also going to
2,
activate
1,
the
5,
rolling
1,
logs
4,
on it.
beach,
Oh, these
buff
guys
zombie
are
with
both
1,
good.
5, bridge,
Shoot.
rolling logs, enable,
So here's
We'll
the
deal some damage to them at least.
2, 3,
here's the
4,
beginning
5,
of my
enable,
problems. So let's see.
the rolling
I'm
logs at
also
5,
going to
5,
move
3,
myself to
4,
the left one. Now this
Battle log.
is going to be because now, oh, we killed the guy over there. I forgot about that.
buff
Duh,
zombie
I
with 1
have a
health at
scatter
5,
shot over
zombie at
there.
5, 5,
Which means I now need to-
battle log,
Ooh, there goes.
This isn't
Move to
good.
5.
This isn't good. I am in.
move to 5, 7, move to 5, 8,
Please say
See
buff
what
zombie
happens
with
when I
1
let
health,
Nader Rose
the zombie
take
at 8,
ha!
8 has been killed.
Ha!
Obtain
One
control.
health.
6,
I
7,
did it.
7,
I still got my
6,
defenses all killed.
That's okay. I was getting rid of that anyway because I wanted to play scatter shot here and do that.
battle phase.
I hit the wrong button.
Yes, you did.
You know what? You save it. Go ahead.
Okay.
No zombies in range.
Oh,
Great sound for
thank
rolling
you.
logs.
We
11 gold.
appreciate that.
Super
Good
freak.
sound for
Great sound for
rolling
super
logs.
freak. Great sound. No zombies in
Thank
range. You are
you.
at 5. No zombies
You
in
have no
range.
idea
You
how
are at 5.
painful it
8.
was. That was probably
Move to
the
5.
hardest
No
sound
zombies
of
in
all
range.
these
Move. Zombie with 4.
tracks to
Battle
find.
log. Zombie with 4 health at 5.
He's one good call here. He's the guy who finds
log.
sounds. It got so bad he asked me to help him
Zombie with
because
2
it
health
was
at 5.
so hard
3.
to find a
1.
good
Zombie with 1 health
sound.
at 5. 4. The zombie
I would
with
kill
2 health
him.
at 5. Camo zombie with 8 health. 2.
Yeah, I think we might be screwed here because I hit the
Battle
wrong
log.
button.
Zombie with 4 health at 5. 2. 1 of 2. Zombie with 4 health at 8. 5. 2 of
Kill
2.
that one.
Battle log.
Crap.
Zombie with 4 health at 5. 3. Zombie with 4 health at 8. 5. 2 of 2.
Kill that one.
Yeah, we're screwed, guys.
Battle log.
I know,
Zombie
I
with 2 health
messed
at 5.
up.
Camo zombie with 7 health. 2 of. Move to 5. 6.
Again, I will
Battle
also
log.
say I don't script the whole
No zombies
story
in
up
range.
thing. anything. That just
Move zombie
happens.
with 2
It's
health
just
at
my
8.
natural
Battle log.
self. I
Zombie
do
with
a
1
lot
health
of
at 8.
screwing up.
8. The zombie. No zombies in range. Move the zombie at 5.
Hey, we're doing
3 move to
alright.
4. 3.
Good news is that we'll have
No
lots of
zombies.
extra money.
Camo zombie with
We've only
battle
lost one.
There's no more
Buff
waves.
zombie with 15 health at 5.
Oh, that's it?
3. Camo zombie with 6 health.
There's only
2
4 waves here? Shoot.
Yeah.
Battle log.
Well, we're fine then!
Buff zombie with 15 health at 4. 4.
Oh,
1. Camo zombie
that's
with 2 health at 5. 4.
Kill the camo
Zombie
so you
at 5.
can't lose.
Battle. Buff zombie with 3.
You just gotta kill.
Battle log.
I did.
1 health.
Oh, you can still lose. It's
Buff
got
zombie with
left
11 health
side.
at 5. Buff zombie with 11 health at 5. 6. Buff zombie with 11 health. zombie with 9 health at 5.
Oh,
No
this
zombies
is
in range.
good.
Buff zombie. Battle
Yeah,
log.
go for the left, go for the left guy.
Move to no zombies. Move to zombie at 1. Game over.
Ah.
That's the
Main
last
menu.
wave. We're
Campaign.
not gonna play through that again, but
Campaign.
But yeah, you get the
yeah,
point of it.
you
It's
get
a-
the idea. That
it's a
was.
fun one.
I like that level. I really do. I like the balance of it. It feels really balanced.
I will also say it's a lot easier than I made it look. It's just because I hit the wrong button and doomed us from the start. That is
Also,
my
he
fault.
kind of sucks at Way to the Undead.
I don't suck at it. I just sometimes forget, especially with the new interfaces and such. So we're gonna show ahead and show
Campaign.
you
The
another
current
new
display. Chat by
level
levels.
from him.
Select level.
We're only
One
gonna
with
show
three
like
expanded
we only
classes.
have 3
Tarquin's
levels
Bog. The
today. We're
Tarquin's
planning
Bog.
on showing.
Loading.
This is Tarquin's Bog.
Preparation phase.
There it goes.
This one, at first glance, is a map and is a mess of a map. An utter mess.
I don't even know if I know this
2,
map fully
1.
well.
Forest.
So I can explain it.
One.
Really
Yeah, go ahead.
a line of forest up top, and then you have a mixture of forest and swamp on the second one. It's like 2 forests, a swamp, 2 forests, a swamp, a forest, a swamp. I don't know the order here. Then it's a straight line of swamp. Then it's mostly beach on the next line. Then it's 2 straight rows of forest. Then you have a row of 2 forest, 4 swamp, 2 forest. And then you have a row of forest on the bottom, but there's mountains at the corners. If that makes no sense at all, it's because the map doesn't make any sense at all anyway.
This is a really fun map to play with, though, in my opinion. I like playing this map.
The only
Now-
problem is all the shadow, all the forest around makes it really hard to shoot anything.
Like I said, that we lowered the chances a lot. It does not happen often anymore. The feature is no longer frustrating.
Super Frag. To be fair.
Yeah,
Bogs are a
we're
mess.
glad for that.
Super Frag. To be fair.
Yes,
Bogs are a mess.
bogs are a mess.
Super Frag.
I
To
do
be fair.
admit
Bogs
that.
are a mess.
Yeah, it's true. But I'm gonna grab a bow,
Starting wave 1.
and this
Battle
actually
no
was
zom-
a nice, easy one.
zombie with
Or not.
no zombies in range.
All these guys have
no zombies in range.
one
All
health.
enemies. Zombie with 1 health and 8. Zombie at 8.
So
There you go.
I'll admit,
Preparation
when
phase.
when I first saw this level, when we were looking at adding
Traps.
it to the
Hitball.
team,
Landmine.
my first thought was this is absolutely ridiculous.
Move, cursor
It was
move.
1.
3, 5.
I thought that
force,
was the
4,
craziest
5,
thing
force,
in the
3,
world.
5.
And I still think I'm right on that. But once I
It's
saw the rest of
unique.
the level, it definitely proves it.
Yeah.
Also, you'll notice that it doesn't say how many waves up there on the UI. We're working on that as well. Remember, this is a beta version of the game. We have not finished everything.
Yeah, there are 6 waves, and I'm gonna attempt to beat
Armor,
this level. But
mace, battle axe.
this one does actually take a couple
You are
tries
at war.
sometimes. I'm gonna battle axe. I just put 3 landmines down, 1 on my square 4-5, and then 1 on either side of me.
Traps cannot be repaired. Starting wave
So
2.
No,
while
traps.
he's
Battle
playing
phase.
through,
Assassin zombie with 2
while he's
health.
playing
1
through,
of
you
1.
might be asking yourself,
Zombie at 4.
what are we planning on doing with these levels? It's part of a campaign.
Battle log.
Now, to answer that question in the simplest way
No zombies in.
possible,
Turn in. Assassin
we aren't
zombie at 5. Turn
necessarily
in.
100%
Zombie
sure.
on last
Our current
Preparation phase.
rough
36.
plan
Move to starting
is
point. Rolling logs.
potentially
Defenses.
setting something
Cannon.
up where we
Mortar.
have like a
Catapult. Sniper
challenge
tower.
campaign.
5.
Because Tarquin's really
Four.
good with like the challenging levels, so maybe like a challenge
Oh,
campaign would be fun. The other option is putting together just an entire campaign or just some extra levels on the side just for fun. We haven't completely decided yet, I will admit. That's one thing that we're not super sure on. If you have ideas, drop them down in the comments.
So I'm gonna get some snipers next. Now these upgraded snipers, remember,
4.
Are
8.
so
snipers rule. So I'm gonna get.
Oh, you can put snipers on
4, 8,
mountains
5,
now, I
8.
forgot to mention.
I think I fixed that. I think I did.
I think you did too.
But yeah, you can put them. I put them at 4, 8, and 5.
I don't
8.
like your placement.
You are at 4.
You'll learn to like my placement.
I would put them at 2 and 7. I would cover
You're
the
at four.
middle's easy.
It's not as easy as you think. Trust me, I know the level a little bit.
You are at 4. The
There we
challenge
go.
campaign sounds nice.
Yeah, challenge
Starting
campaign
wave
could be
3.
fun. I
Battle
agree.
phase. Move. Camo zombie. Battle log. Assassin zombie with 7 health. 1 of
Oh,
1.
Mr. Assassin there. Getting sniped. Oh,
Battle.
getting.
Zombie at 4.
Upgraded
No zombies in
snipers.
range. No
Just
zombies.
change
Zombie with 3 health at 1. 3. Battle log. Zombie with 2 health at 2. 3.
Kill him.
Zombie at 2. Camo zombie with
Alright,
2
we
health
got
at 1 of 1.
camo zombie.
Zombie at 1. 2.
Come on.
Move. No zombie.
Alright,
Move.
you guys,
Zombie with 3.
right? And that sniper is just
Camo
making
zombie.
this
Battle
whole
log.
thing easy.
Camo zombie. Zombie at 8.
And there we go.
Preparation. Super
Alright, you got more
challenge
money.
campaign
Get
sounds
our
nice.
sniper.
Yeah.
16. Move to cannon. Sniper.
Yes,
8.
I agree.
Eight,
The
eight,
difficulty scale is going to be one of the hardest things.
7.
Especially when
Sniper.
I was
1 gold.
when I was first making the campaign.
Super
Difficulty
Frank,
curve
making
was
sure
one
the
of
difficulty
hardest
scale is right will
things
take
to do.
testing,
I
but
did
it's
not do an amazing job originally.
Yeah.
You are at 4.
Difficulty
You are at 4.
is
5.
interesting.
Hard sword.
One of the hardest things to put together.
I'm gonna go for a sword.
Starting wave 4.
I think if I had to
Move
list,
forward.
put a list
No
of
zombie. It takes
hardest
2 actions to move in the
things
swamp. Turn
when
ended.
we're working
No
on
zombies in.
levels.
Turn ended.
I think the hardest one is the difficulty curve. Second of all
Battle log.
is the
Assassin
setting
zombie
up
with 7
the
health.
correct
1 of 1.
weight, is setting up
Assassin
ways
zombie
that
with 7
are
health.
interesting
1.
but not
Move to 4.
repetitive.
5.
And I think the third one is getting us both to agree on it, because we are brothers.
Battle log.
We do fight.
No zombies in
we're
range.
not perfect. We're not
All enemy.
perfect.
Camo zombie with 5 health at 2.
And we
3.
do end up big
Buff zombie with 6 health at 8. 3. Buff zombie with 6.
So, I
Move.
think that's
No
one of
zombies
the
in range. You are at 3. 5. Turn ended.
Yeah.
Battle log. No zombies in
I
range.
shoot the guy.
I'm on the
Camo
sword.
zombie with 5 health at 2. 4. Turn ended.
Sword's good.
Swords are
Battle.
alright.
Zombie at 8. Camo zombie. Zombie at 2.
Ow.
Battle log. Wave complete.
Yeah, you walked into
Preparation.
that
2
one.
health. 3. 13 gold. Move to start.
I don't care.
More catapult.
Alright.
Think I'm gonna
Get a
go
trap,
for
get a trap,
catapult.
get a trap, get a trap, get a trap.
I don't want a trap.
2.
Flame
1.
barrel in the swamp.
I want to get a catapult. back here to cover this edge, though. This edge is gonna be screwed otherwise.
Makes sense. Hold on a second. I remember Tarquin saying something about that.
What?
I'm not telling.
1 gold.
Trust me.
You are at 4. 5.
You'll want something there.
So what he said actually was, those are there as a diversion to make you think you needed that.
He's gonna make you think you need that. There's stuff that does come down the edges sometimes, trust
You are
me.
at 4.
It's still
5.
funny.
Starting wave 5.
It is.
Battle phase. Move. No zombies in range. It takes 2 actions. Turn ended.
The
No
other
zombies in
challenge
range.
here is
Turn
the
ended.
fact
Artist
that the
hit.
swamp there both helps you,
And
because the
hurts.
zombies take a while, and then
Battle log.
hurts you
Buff
because
zombie with
you
6 health
can't
and 4.
go up
3.
there.
1 of 2.
You have to just
Move to 4.
spray.
5.
Why didn't you kill him?
Because there's another one in range.
Battle
No, there
log.
wasn't. That was
Assassin zombie
the
with 3 health. 1 of 1.
Oh,
Zombie
there's
at 4.
an
No
assassin?
zombie.
Yes,
See?
well, there
Six.
was an assassin.
Until he got sniped.
Battle log. The sniper top. No zombie. Buff zombie with 6 health and 2.
Left side.
5. Buff zombie with 2 health and 8. 3. Buff zombie with 2 health and 8. That's 4 historically come out of argument heavy relationships. So it's definitely BAR for the course. Move to 3. 6. Move to 2. 6.
I think I should be okay doing that.
Battle log. The sniper top. No zombies
That
in
is
range.
true.
No zombies in range.
I do
All
agree
in
with
buff
you.
zombie with 2 health and 3. 5.
I'm a bit of a
Zombie is
history,
three.
I'm a
Five.
history
Preparation
buff, so
phase.
I do know a couple.
17
of
gold.
things that
Move to
you
sniper
know.
tower. 2. 1.
But-
2. 2. 2.
For the record, I'm hoping that
You are
does
at
turn
war.
out the
Five.
same way as the other argument-based relationships have been. But we're gonna hope.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep pushing.
Now, here we are on
Wave 6.
Wave 6. This is the final wave. This one's tricky.
Starting wave 6.
Let's
Battle.
see if I can do
Move
this.
to 4.
Oh
6.
my goodness gracious! I forgot about that.
I believe there's some
It takes 2 actions to move.
assassins.
There are assassins. I
In
just
the
don't remember
back.
where they are.
I think they're in the back.
Well, wait. If they were in the back, they would have hit your defenses.
I think they're in the corners.
Battle
I think he did hit
Two,
my
one,
catapult,
one.
actually.
He did.
No
Oh.
zombies in range. Turn ended.
I
The
don't
snipers are gonna waste him though. So
know. Maybe. The catapult's picking stuff off.
Battle
The
log.
snipers
Assassin
are...
zombie. 7 check Discord.
we got
L1.
assassins on there.
Super frick. Some average dumb artist. Stay blind football. Check Discord. L.
Hey!
Average dumb
Average
artist. Stay
coming
blind
in.
football.
Hey,
Average
you
dumb
need to
artist.
check
Stay blind
Discord
football. Check Discord. LOL. Chat. Desktop.
Okay, one.
At average dumb artist.
like
At average dumb
0.5
artist.
seconds
And please
here.
note, heading level 3 1.
We're going to
out of
throw
check
him
button
in
message.
we're
No,
gonna
out
throw
of
average
messages
dumb
in
artist
out of
in
list
here.
button messages.
He
Heading level
has
3 average button collapse
finally
heavy.
showed up. Goodness gracious.
Out of list button collapse upload button close. Channel header start voice call button.
I can't read it right now. I think the message is hidden because of OBS.
Out of read. Click check
He
button
says
button
everyone
message.
do
No,
check
out of
Discord.
messages in out of list button edit button collapse heavy.
Just give him a holler.
Out
Yeah.
of channel header region click start voice call.
Let's see if I can
We're
get
throwing him in.
average number.
Out of button heading level 1 clickable.
This is gonna be great. If he answers, I hope he answers. It's hard for me to tell right now because Discord does weird things when I have OBS running. But
Discord is funky.
yeah, it is.
So we're waiting on him for a second. We do apologize for this delay. We expected him to actually be here a bit
I'm
earlier,
very
but
sorry.
Hey,
After
After
Mars.
is here. Welcome. We
Welcome,
are currently
guys.
playing through Tarquin's Bog.
Default.
I have arrived.
Assassin zombie with 7 health.
Good.
1 of 1.
so we've
Mr.
already
Assassin.
You are at 4. 6.
So to run you in on everything that's been going on, our
Move forward.
rotating
Zombie with 2 health at
defenses,
5.
the
1 of 1.
updated sniper
Zombie with 2 health at 5.
placements,
Move
all
forward.
the traps, and we're now working on Tarquin's levels, and welcome to the team.
I think I'm gonna die, guys.
Battle log.
Yeah, you do that a
One
lot.
health.
Oh,
Camo
Oh,
zombie
you're
with
1
3
health,
health at
dude. You are
4. 2
doomed.
of 2.
You need
Camo
to
zombie
hit
with 3 health
something.
at 4. Zombie at 4. 4 has been
I
killed.
died.
Obtain 2 gold.
Oof.
So again,
Battle
this one
log.
normally
Game over.
takes a couple tries. Nader will screw us over on the first one, but
Main menu.
I tried.
Yeah.
So, do we want to do the final campaign level here, or do we want to do final Tarquin level here that we're doing for right now, or do we want to move to one of the last parts?
what do you guys think? Should we do Return to Across the River and Through the Woods?
Also, Average Dumb Artist, huge shout out. Thank you so much for all the trap graphics, the updated mortar, the full screen, the whole 9 yards. You put it a lot together here. We're grateful to you. Thank you for being there for us, man. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
I tried my best.
You did a pretty good job for your best.
Also, can you guys hear him?
Are we hearing Average Dumb Artist over here? It'd be funky.
Yeah. I don't actually know. It should be coming
Super
through.
frick. Now that he's here, you should play his map.
Oh wait. He actually didn't make a map.
Oh, he has put together a couple maps, actually.
Oh yeah, he
Similar
did.
ones.
He did help.
So,
with one
also,
of them.
this is Average Dumb Artist. This isn't Tarquin. Different guy. Average Dumb Artist is our graphic designer. He's not our level developer. He's done a couple collaborations with Blind Goofball and Tarquin. However, he's not his main role in our group as a graphic designer. He put together pretty much every single graphic we have.
Yeah.
And then some. So, do we have any of his collabs?
Sticky situation.
Do it.
We should
I did,
play.
Campaign.
I did do a reacts on that at one
Select the
point,
target. Surprise attack. Sticky
but
situation.
we should probably play through it again,
Look.
just as like a nostalgia.
Super.
moment.
I hate this
LOL.
map.
Preparation phase. Super
Hey,
Super
you
Fresh.
put it
I got
together.
Super
This
Fresh.
was not.
I got them mixed up.
This was
LOL.
one I had no say in whatsoever. So
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not playing it either. I am not
So
playing
what
it.
we've got, by the way, is a map entirely of swamp, except for an X of forest cutting through it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll play it in memory of Tarquin not being here. He did collab on this one, so
Yes, Tarquin was.
this is for
in
you,
here.
Tarquin. We're hoping you come in soon.
Scatter
Or
shot.
even join a
Scatter.
live stream with us one day.
Okay, this is gonna be tricky, guys. I don't.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm gonna go.
6, 4.
Whoops.
Swamp 5, 4.
Oh,
Game menu.
he's
Return.
screwed.
I screwed
You
up.
know
Main
what?
menu.
Let's not play
Campaign.
Sticky Situation. Let's play Tarquin's last level
Campaign.
in his memory.
Select level.
Yeah.
Sticky Situation. Return to across the river. and
Return
through
to
the woods.
across the river through the
Loading.
woods. We're still working on the titles for
Preparation
this
phase.
stuff. Is there work?
Do you want to explain this map? I think it's pretty similar.
Oh, this is an easy one. Again, remember Tarquin's style.
Yep.
Forest, row forest, row forest, row forest, row forest, row river with a couple bridges in identical spots as last time. Row beach, row forest, row mountain.
This one's gonna be worse than the last one.
Well, oh, you have all mountains in the back, so you can place all sorts of fun stuff like cannons.
10 gold.
And, well,
10 gold.
you can't-
10 gold.
you can do catapults.
He still gives me 10 gold.
Again,
What's his problem?
you approved it.
All
right.
It can't be that bad,
Start
right,
simple.
guys?
1,
Start simple here.
1, 6.
Something-
Beach. 1,
Don't put
7.
it there.
Put him further back.
Cannon.
5, 8. Armory. Sword.
Here we go.
You are at 4.
Actually, does anyone want to see me use a certain weapon?
Any particular weapon choices? Weapon choices.
Use the dagger.
No. Jinx, you make her.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to
Dash
ask.
to the table.
Should we bring back the fist in replacement of the dagger? I want to know y'all's thoughts on this. I've considered it. Should we bring back the fist with the punching sound in replacement of the dagger?
You know my answer to that.
I do.
Yeah, your answer is definitely not. We want to make it the dagger. We want to make it squeaky.
No. Yeah. But I have considered doing it. I know some people love the fists just because of their amazing punching sounds.
But it's a possibility.
It's definitely a possibility. Should we just make it an option where you can use both? What do you think? So,
All right, we're welcoming a couple more people into the stream who have joined in. Again, I'm gonna say it. When you're here, just go ahead and just put yourself down in the chat. Just say something to let us know you're here. We want to welcome you personally in celebration
Hello,
of
everybody,
the
Zombie Games
Labor
Artist
Day celebration.
Super
Oh,
Fresh.
hello,
Arthur.
Says our Arthur. Hello, everybody. Funny Zombie Games Artist here.
hey, welcome.
Welcome. We're glad to see you here. I personally don't recognize you. Maybe blind
I
people
do not
does.
recognize the name,
But
welcome.
I'm judging by the way you introduce yourself. I'm assuming you're a YouTuber of sorts, or you're someone who does a lot of like things based on zombie games. We are either way. We're glad that you're here, and we're glad that you have chosen our game in particular. We love this. So go ahead and let's play a wave while everyone else is checking in.
Says our Arthur. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sword.
let's go with a bow
You are
here.
at 4.
for now.
Starting wave 1.
How many people are we
Battle
up
phase.
to
All
watch?
zombie with 1 health at
We're
1.
at 6 right now, but knock
Zombie
out
with 1
me and
health
Irish
at 2. Zombie with 1 health at 1. Zombie with 1 health at
Which is good.
There's one
Zombie with
health
3.
zombies.
Zombie with battle. Zombie with no
Why,
zombie.
why the one health zombies? I
Zombie
still
with
don't
one. No zombies in range.
understand Tarquin's
Turn
obsession.
it. Zombie
Also,
with-
watch your left
zombie
side.
with
You're
6
about to
health
get
at 4.
absolutely
1 of 1.
murdered.
You're probably
Battle
right.
log.
I am. I see
Three.
4 zombies over there just marching
Zombie
down
with
all
1 health at
happy
1.
as
3.
they be.
Zombie with 1 health at 1. 4.
There
Zombie
you
at 1.
go.
4 has been killed.
What zombie?
Oh, whoa, 8-7. 8-7 just got
Move to no zombie.
smoked. I
No
didn't
zombies.
see
Move. No
that.
zombies in. Move to. No
Yeah,
zombies.
left
You
side.
cannot walk into the wall. Move. No zombie.
Why'd you run
Battle
all
log.
over the
Wait.
place? Like,
Preparation phase.
yes, mate.
15 gold. Move to.
I can't.
Scatter shot. Mortar.
Actually,
catapult,
wait.
sniper tower.
Get scatter shots.
As cannons.
Scatter shot cannons.
Scatter.
Do it. It's
1.
brilliant.
5. 1. 7. Forest.
Right there.
Cannon soul.
Bye.
Facing right.
Hello.
Spinny, 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 spinny.
Cannon soul.
Bye.
Facing left.
Spinny, spinny, spinny.
Now do the
spinny.
one in the middle.
5 gold.
I don't have. Oh wait.
5.
If I
Oh.
sell
Cannon souls.
that, do some
Facing
math
left.
here. Spinny, 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 spinny.
0 gold. Move. You are at 4. 4.
And now our defense is a whole lot better, and also we are
2 lives.
down to 2 lives. But
Starting wave 2.
That was your own
Battle
fault.
phase. No zombies. No 5. 6.
Nothing.
Move. Camo zombie with 4 health. 1 of 1. Battle log.
Alright.
Resets are shadows. There was a
there's assassin.
assassin zombie with 3 health. 1 of 2.
I found you.
Move to
Oh
4.
boy,
4.
assassin.
Assassin zombie with 2 health. Camo zombie. Assassin
Take him
zombie with
out.
3 health. 3 of 3.
Oh,
Assassin
you have
zombie with 2
assassins.
health. 1 of 3. The zombie at 3.
Am I behind here?
There is a zombie on. Move to 3. Move to 2. 4.
Yeah, I found the assassin.
Assassin zombie with 3 health. 1 of 1.
Are you sure you found the
Move to
assassin,
one.
or did he find
Assassin zombie.
you?
The zombie at 3.
Well, he's dead.
6 gold.
the answer.
6 gold. Move.
Alright, you found him.
Mortar.
Good job.
Catapult.
Now, I said we
Sniper
get a
cannon.
couple traps.
Scatter shot.
Let's
Some
grab
Traps.
some
Landmine. Rolling logs.
rolling logs.
1. 6.
edges.
Beach.
Your edges always get smoked. Have you seen Tarquin play? Every time that he does a level, it's the
Oh
edges.
yes, right behind those bridges.
0 gold. Move. You are
I
at
know
4.
the
4.
obsession with the
Actually,
edges.
last time was the
You are-
middle. But
Starting wave 3.
Here we go.
Battle phase. Zombie with 5 health at. Zombie with 5 health at 4. Zombie with 5 health at 6. Zombie with 5. Zombie with 5
Alright,
health at.
for the
Battle lock.
moment, it's just the three of us that I see on the chat right now, so
Zombie with 5 health at
me,
3, 2, 1
average
at 4.
dim artist, and
Battle lock.
Football
The zombie
here,
at
so
3.
that's
2 move to 3.
alright.
3. The
We'll
zombie
keep
at 4.
moving on.
2
We're
move to
gonna
3.
get to the
2.
really big
First,
stuff
4, 3,
in just
force.
a minute.
Zombie with
We
3
do
health at
need
3,
to power
3.
through this here
Zombie with 3
quickly,
health
though,
at
so we
3,
can get
2.
to the
Battle
good
lock.
stuff.
The zombie at 3. 3 move to.
Yeah.
Camo zombie with 5 health. 1 of 5.
Oh!
Zombie with 2 health at 2, 3. Zombie with 2 health at 3, 3. Camo zombie with 5 health. Zombie with 5 health at 6, 3. 5 of 5. Camo zombie. Zombie at 2.
That's
3
a
has
lot
been
of
killed.
zombies.
Obtained. Zombie with 2 health at 2, 3. 1 of. Zombie at 2.
After
3
this
has been
wave, I
killed.
think we're gonna go
Battle
ahead and end it there so we can move on to
Zombie
the
with 5
big
health
part
at 5, 4.
because
1 of.
I get the feeling
Battle
we're
lock.
starting to
Wave
lose
complete.
some interest here, and I can completely understand that.
12
It's
gold.
getting kind of
12 gold.
boring.
12 gold.
It's
Move.
getting
Flame
old.
barrel.
So, I think it's time we go
Main
to
menu.
our
Return to. Are you sure you want to quit?
big
Main menu.
announcement.
So we do have another announcement to make, and we're not done here, by the way. This isn't the last one. I figured I'd mention. This isn't
Wait.
even it.
Oh, what's the last one? Go ahead and say yours. I'll save
No,
one
this
for
the
last.
campaign is next.
Okay. Well, you just spoiled it for me. But the campaign. We have been talking about the campaign ever since it came out. We've been talking about how we want to do more with it, how we want to make it better. And what we did, we took the entire old campaign and we have rewritten it. And I don't mean just like changing a couple things here and there. We have completely changed Wave of the Undead's campaign. We're on the Perilous Plains right now with that rewrite. That's what's going to be coming in 4.0. We're redoing the story. We're redoing the levels. We're redoing everything you can imagine coming in Wave of the Undead. Even the maps themselves have been changed.
We're still
Campaign.
keeping the
Within the woods.
theme of the
Prepare
Perilous
chance my levels.
Plains, same
Select level. Cross the river and through
concept.
the woods.
Still got the diamond
Ambush.
frying
Beyond the
pan.
big brain power.
So the first one we're going to
Confrontation.
play
Mounted
is
command
going to be
pursuit.
Pursuit because it's a classic and we're going to look at the
Loading.
new stuff happening.
Welcome.
And
Mighty
there
warrior.
is new dialogue.
I seek your help.
Welcome, mighty
Gotta
warrior.
love
I seek your
Pursuit.
help.
I am Rondo, head chef of this village, and I have suffered a great tragedy.
What were you saying,
Rounder?
average dim artist?
You gotta love good old Pursuit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I am Roundo, head chef of this village, and I have suffered a great tragedy. We'll slow down the speech here, actually, if you don't mind.
It's funny.
My diamond frying pan, given to me by my grandfather, has been stolen by Chef Hubert.
My diamond frying pan given to me by my grandfather has been stolen by Chef Hubert. So we kept the same
He is an
theme.
evil zombie who wants to create a brain buffet so that his zombies can become super powerful.
He is an evil zombie who wants to create a brain buffet so his zombies can become super powerful.
I need your help to find him and stop him.
I need your help to find him and stop him.
Preparation phase.
And with all that story based out of the way, which is an awesome story that we have been playing together, by the way, we have Pursuit. Pretty much the same map. You got the little foresty up here at the 1, 2, all the way to 3, 3. And then you have the forest over from like 7, 4 to 8, 5. It's not much has changed map-wise.
We removed a little bit of forest, if I remember correctly, but that's
I think that's
always
about
it.
it.
It really has not changed much.
lanes.
We tried to
Two,
keep a
two,
lot
one,
of these
6
maps
lanes.
very similar.
2, 6.
There's only
3, 4,
one
6,
that I can think
6
of that
lanes.
made a huge change, and we'll go into that one, Zach, right after this one.
Starting
Yeah,
wave
let's
1.
go ahead.
Those zombies are part of Hubert's
Those
army.
zombies are part of
Take them
Hubert's army.
Battle
Take
phase.
them down.
Move to 4. 3. Turn ended.
Alright guys, is Nigger
Zombie
Wolf
with
gonna
2
screw
health
himself
at 1,
over
2,
on
1.
Pursuit?
Zombie at 4. 2 has
Probably.
been killed. Obtain 2 gold.
Probably.
Move to 5. 3.
Thanks.
See, even average
Zombie
artist
with
knows.
zombie at 6. 3. Move to 4. 3. Move to 3.
I
3.
mean, yeah.
Zombie with 2
I
health at
helped
2.
put
Zombie
together
at
all
2. 3 has been
the-
killed.
That was incredible.
Obtain 2. I've never seen someone fight zombies
I've
so
never
well.
seen someone fight zombies so well.
Preparation phase.
Yeah, you did help put
Three,
together the
three,
whole game, and
six,
you've seen it
lanes.
screw up. So.
4.
Yeah.
7. 8. 8.
Look, I built this entire campaign. I know how to play it.
No, you don't.
Not enough gold. Starting wave 2.
That's the
I
big
somewhat know how to
Move to
play
5.
it.
3.
Who wrote all of the
Move to
walkthroughs
5.
for
Move to
the
4.
campaign?
Zombie with 3 health at 4.
Me,
Zombie at 4.
by the way.
Move to 3. 4.
We don't talk about that.
Move to 4.
I just
4.
did.
Zombie with 3. Zombie at 4. 3.
Well, I seem to be doing just fine
Move to
right
3.
now.
Turn
Well, it's
into
also
Hold on.
Pursuit.
Move to 4.
Your
Turn
point
into-
is,
It's not
Zombie
repetitive.
at 4. 3 has been killed.
Hello, Alex.
4. 6 lanes.
Oh, hello, welcome to the stream.
Alex, welcome. I speak a little Spanish,
6,
but I'm
5,
not
4,
super
6
fluent, so I will try my best every now and then to help you out a little bit. If you are a Spanish speaker, which I am guessing, I will try.
5, 6, 7,
Unfortunately, we're
7,
not
8.
very bilingual here. But,
I mean, unless it's Latin, but well, that's what they teach you in schools nowadays. They teach you Latin because they think
Starting wave
it's
3.
useful.
Battle phase.
We have yet to see
Move
evidence
to,
of
move to
that.
3.
well, yeah.
Zombie with 4 health at 3. 2. Zombie at 3. 2.
That's what I love
Zombie
about the
with 4 health
interface.
at
Is double
2.
hitting
Zombie
zombies
with 3 has been
is
killed.
so fast.
It is. It's
Move
really
to- move to
helpful,
3.
really
5.
simple.
Battle lock. Wave complete.
In Pursuit, it's still
Preparation phase.
simple and easy.
There's not
Nothing
a defense on this.
crazy.
4, 5, 5, 6.
Only issue is the keys issue.
5,
Yeah, the
5,
shift bug,
4,
I'll be
4,
working
3,
on
2,
that.
1, 7 lanes.
And you know what?
Headshot.
Since I have some money
Traps.
laying around, I
Hit ball.
want to use some traps.
1, 1.
Not
1,
for any
4
particular
lanes.
reason, not because I need
Traps.
them,
2,
but
3,
because they're
6.
so fun. I don't even know if those are going to do anything or
Move
not.
to starting wave 4. Those look like some big
Those
zombies.
look like some big
I
zombies.
think I forgot something back at my house.
think I
I'll be right
forgot
back.
something back at my house. I'll be right back.
Battle phase.
Yes, we did fix the humor on this because it was kind of dead last time, and
Move-
I
move
take
to
blame
6.
for that. I was really bad with my humor.
Turn ended.
But I'm gonna actually let them
Move
fall
to
to
6.
Pitfall.
Turn ended.
Why? Because it's fun.
Like that. Well, he's dead.
Battle log.
Not yet.
Zombie with 2 health. Zombie at 6.
Now he's
Four
dead.
has been
Now he's
killed.
really dead.
Move to 5. Battle log.
And now I'm
Move
gonna
to 4.
scooch over
5.
here and
Zombie at 3.
goodbye.
5 has been killed.
Are they gone?
Okay, I never doubted you for a minute.
I never
Keep that up and
doubted
we'll easily
you
find my
for a
frying
minute. Keep that up and we'll easily find my frying pan. That's
Oh,
awesome.
right.
So that's an easy win. Pursuit is simple. The
Congratulations.
story
Main menu.
continues from there, but we're gonna go ahead and play a campaign level, the one that changed the most during this rewrite. And
So,
that is
this is the one that comes after Return to the River. It used to be
Campaign.
called
Prepare
Going
my levels.
Bigger.
Select level.
That
Pass the river
was
and
a
through the
really
woods.
lame name.
Have big brain.
I mean-
Current struck. Disable it. Flooded
we don't want to talk
Mountain
about
march.
it. So we
Flooded ford.
changed it to
Disable
Flooded
disable.
Ford.
Flooded ford.
And with the new name change came a new
Loaded.
level change, and you will not recognize
Preparation
this.
phase.
There's no
we
dialogue
go.
for this quite yet. We're still working on that.
Yes.
But this
One,
map
one, two,
is,
two,
oh my
6,
gosh.
2, 5,
So,
1, 5,
Remember
1,
that river we had before?
2,
We got
3,
bored of
5,
just doing
water.
one river across, so we turned it into
2,
two
1,
rivers.
5, 1,
So
1,
this
1,
map is
1,
gonna be fun to
2,
describe.
3,
Picture
Oh
as a
boy.
5, 6,
Oh
7,
yeah,
8,
oh boy.
I don't think
5,
average tomorrow's
2,
actually
5,
seen
5,
all this
4,
crazy
3,
stuff that
4,
we've got right
each.
now. So I'm gonna
Sword,
grab a
up.
weapon real quick because I'm
Sword.
gonna forget. You know it.
Oh, you're
One,
gonna forget.
one,
And
1, 2, 3, 4,
You got
5,
forest.
6,
You got
1,
not
5,
forest.
1,
This is all
plains,
plains.
4,
There's
4,
a river
4,
that
2, 1,
that
2, 3,
splits at
5,
about
water.
3. At column 3, it
3,
splits to
3,
go
4,
down
5,
and then
6,
across,
6,
and then
3,
goes
3,
up
3,
and then
4, 5,
across.
6, 6,
If
7,
that's a
2,
rough
6,
summary, is that
1,
decent?
It works.
6,
Yeah,
6,
This looks
5,
like
This one's
pure
one you really
chaos.
just have to
You're
actually
right
like take your time and actually look at and investigate. I'm sorry, I'll do everything I can, but this is a mess of a map. So for this one, as Blind Goofball said many times, I suck at the game. So why don't you take this one?
Wait, what?
Also, in our practice runs, I flunked. Let's not talk about
Alright guys, am I gonna die?
20 gold. Scattershot. 3, 2, 1,
it. This is gonna be a
One,
black
one,
house.
one.
Probably not.
1,
Thank
7,
you.
plains, 1, 6, beach, 1, 5, water, 2,
Where's the
5,
bridge? There's the bridge.
Yeah, bridge 2, 4, 6, and 8.
Yeah. I almost want to do scattershot cannons on the bridges. No, I'm gonna regret that, aren't I?
Do it. Scattershot cannons on the bridges. That's actually a good idea. Just drop it down one.
2, 6,
Right
bridge,
there.
Oh yeah, there's a
Plop it
bridge.
down.
Right there.
taking right,
Been
4,
that?
6,
I would
beach,
drop that
4,
one.
7,
Actually, raise
bridge,
that one up.
4, 5, bridge,
That'll
Oh,
work.
there's a bridge right there too.
taking right,
Spinny, spinny.
5, 5, 6, 6, 6, beach,
Now where is
6,
the bridge?
7,
There's
bridge, 6,
there a bridge?
5, plains,
No. Do that one just a regular. Actually, go to 8. Go to 8.
8, 5, beach, 8,
Put the
6,
one on that
bridge.
bridge. There you go.
right here. Spinny,
And
spinny.
then you cover 6.
You are at 4, 4,
Yeah.
With
starting
the
wave 1.
Scatter
Battle phase.
cannons.
All
Yes, we're calling
DSBR 72,
scatter
DSBR 72, 23,
Oh,
5
the
health at 1.
DSBR.
DSBRs are back!
Zombie with 5
So
health at
yes,
3.
have
Zombie
you,
with 5
if you
health at
have
3.
not
One
seen
DSBR, zombie with
the
DSBR,
Dev discussion
DSBR.
episode, like what, 7
cannot
or
walk
8?
into
I
the
lost count. But we
Move
have
to
one.
3.
We have
You cannot walk
introduced
into
the
the water. Move
DSBRs.
to 4.
These things are
Move to 5.
crazy. They don't move anything.
Move
They
to
don't
very
move
annoying.
anything.
No zombies in range. Turn into
They're a blast. One of
Battle
the
log.
most fun
No zombies in
zombies
range.
to work with.
DSBR 72, 23 with 2 health at 2. 4.
If not only for the completely
No
random
zombies. Move to
numbers.
6. 6. No
The
turn into
RNG is absolutely hilarious.
Okay, this
Battle
is
log.
not
No
actually
zombies
good.
in all enemy. Cursor move to 4. Turn into
Just
battle log. The zombie.
yeah, disable.
Move to 6. Move to 5. 7. Move to 4. You cannot walk into the water. Move to 4.
You
Move
could've
to 3.
killed
No
me.
zombies in
Why
range.
are you running away?
Move to 2. The zombie at 4. 7. Move to 4. The
Oh,
zombie
it's
at 7.
over there.
8. Move to 7. Move to
Dude.
8. The zombie at 4.
I could have
Preparation 2
beaten
lot. 3
that.
health. 2 lot. 10 gold. Move.
Look, playing while I'm trying to talk is not easy, especially when I can't even hear the
Six,
stinking
six,
speech
six,
because
five,
of you.
Stop talking, man.
6. 6. 7.
So,
Break quarter.
what was that?
Cannon. Scattershot. Sniper top cannon. 6. Cesar Arthur. Alex. Olaf.
Oh yeah, I missed it. Sorry, my
You're
bad.
losing yourself. Alright, go ahead. Do you want me to play and show you how
Go
it's actually
for
done? Alright, let me show you how it's actually supposed to
Armory.
work.
Sword.
First off,
Uh-huh.
bow time.
Starting wave 2. Battle
It's
phase.
bow time.
Zombie with 8 health.
No,
at 4.
this is not a Bojangles
Battle
commercial,
log. The
kids.
zombie.
Please don't.
Zombie with 8 health at 2. Zombie with
What's wrong
zombie
with
with 8.
Bojangles?
Battle log.
But he dies on the first wave.
Move to 4. Move to 4. 6.
Nobody asked.
Zombie with 6 health at 4. 4.
You didn't have to ask.
Battle log. Zombie with 8 health at 6. Zombie with 1 health at 5. The zombie at 5. Zombie with 8 health. Battle log.
That guy's
Zombie
getting
with 7
help.
health at 5. Battle log. Battle log. Battle log. Yeah, you guys are definitely brothers.
Oh well.
Preparation
Hey, I
phase.
didn't do
Yeah,
any
we're
better.
definitely
I didn't do
brothers.
any better than you.
Yes, we're definitely brothers.
Yeah, 100%.
We know it.
Unfortunately. Sometimes, unfortunately.
I want to turn on the
Game
ambience
settings.
here.
Settings. Ambience 4. Game
Yeah.
menu.
The ambience is adjustable, which
5
is
gold.
great.
5 gold.
So let's go ahead and see how
Damage.
long
Scattershot
we
with 1
can
health.
last.
Scattershot with 2
I
health.
don't
Scattershot
expect this
with
to
1
last
health.
too much longer.
Scattershot with 1 health.
We just fixed
Sounds
that
about right.
scattershot.
1 gold.
Alright, well, here we go.
Super prep. Yeah, you are at 4. 6.
Move
to starting point.
Back to there.
Here we go.
Starting wave 3. Battle phase. All
Also,
enemies.
this is the most
DSBR
complicated.
73,
This
40 with
is
6.
going to
Zombie
be
with
the most complicated map from the Paradise
Zombie with 6.
ones that I
Battle
know
log.
as of
Zombie
right
with 6
now.
health at 3. 2. Battle log. DSBR 73, 40 with 6 health at 3. 2. 1.
Oh,
Zombie
the
with 4
stream
health at
is
3.
very
3.
behind.
2 of 6.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're running about 20, 30 seconds behind
PSBR
schedule
3253
right
with 6 health and 3. PSBR
now. I did
4745 with 6
check
health and
that
3.
earlier
3.
just
4
to
of
see
6.
where
Move to
we're
4.
at. Yeah,
Zombie.
you're running about 20,
Battle
30
log.
seconds back.
PSBR 7340 with 6 health and 2. 3. Move to 4. 6.
Crap.
Battle log. Zombie with 4 health and 4. 4.
Oh,
3
you
of
are
3.
doomed.
Battle log. Zombie with 2 health and
Womp
3. 4.
womp.
The zombie at
I
3.
will say
4
though,
health.
the scattershot cannons are
PSBR
really helping.
4745 with 3 health and 2. 5. 3 of 3.
Check around, see what else.
PSBR 7340 with 5 health and 2. 4. 2 of 3.
Someone else.
Zombie with 3 health and 1.
I would
6.
charge
1 of
that
3.
one.
Battle log.
Already.
Zombie with 2
Oh,
health and
never
2.
mind, you're
6.
dead.
3.
You are dead.
Zombie at 2. PSBR 70. Battle log.
Oh, you are
PSBR.
so
No
dead.
zombies
I
in
don't know if you
range.
guys.
You cannot
I don't know if you guys
no
know
zombies
this,
in-
but
you cannot
Arthur's
walk into
Bye-bye.
range. 4. Game over. You made it.
The
So
zombie
we
and the
cannot
plague
play the
are
game
Okay.
today, guys. Trust me, normally we're better than this.
Yeah, this is kind of pitiful. So one thing I do want to do,
Campaign.
just to like
The
brag
Timberwolves.
a
The
little
Perilous
bit about the amazingness
Select
of
level.
the story,
Pursuit.
I'm gonna drop
Ambush.
us
The Crossing.
into. I'm gonna say the crossing.
That's the wrong level.
That is the wrong
That's the
section.
Perilous
The Timberwolves.
Plains.
The
That is the
chat
Perilous
levels.
Plains.
Select
It's still in
level.
the
Cross
custom
the river
levels.
and
We
ambush.
haven't put
Beyond
it
the
in
river.
Perilous
Big brain
Plains
power.
yet.
Confrontation.
So we're gonna scoot over to.
Current struggles.
Where's the
Confrontation.
crossing? Hang on one
Current
second. I'm gonna find it.
Confrontation.
I see it. I see
Sticky
it.
situation. Sir, Dark Winds boss.
Also,
I could
Crossing.
have gotten there 50 times quicker, guys.
Hold on. Oh, I forgot about brain power.
Loading.
That's another renamed level.
Hubert was the head chef of King Coco Cake 1,815 years ago. For 30 years, he was renowned for his culinary masterpieces. Until the sorcerer arrived.
All right. The shorter version of that is Hubert was a very important head chef, and he was very famous until a sorcerer arrived. Now, do we know anything about the sorcerer? No, no clue
It seems we
whatsoever.
have arrived at the Adenil River.
The Etaniel River.
This would be a good place to
Good
hold off
choice
the
for a
zombies.
name. It's a good place to hold on
Preparation phase.
zombies. So, this is a classic map.
Nothing has changed, guys. I insisted on keeping this map the same.
2,
Just 'cause
3,
it's such a
3,
I know,
classic.
average Damaris,
8,
you
8,
said this is your favorite level?
Armory, dagger, sword, bow.
You might have.
Yep.
don't
I can't
know
blame
if
you.
you did or not.
I like this.
Starting wave 1. Why can't they just leave us
Why
alone?
can't they just leave us alone?
I need to rest for a while,
I need to
so why
rest
don't
for
you just
a
make sure I don't die or anything?
Die or
Okay.
anything.
Battle phase.
Okay. So yes, we did update a lot of the story
Three.
dialogue. There's
No zombies
it's a
in
lot
range.
more
Turn into-
immersive, and I have a feeling
Zombie
that y'all are
with
gonna
battle
have a lot
Battle log.
more fun
Zo-
with it because it's not
Move to
put you to
3,
sleep
6.
dialogue. It's
Battle log.
actually
Yeah, there's
interesting.
a lot of character
Move to four,
development
six.
too,
Zombie
which
with
are cool, but
Oh yes, there is plenty of
Battle.
character development. It's going to be a ton of fun when we're finally able to release it. And
Battle
on
log.
a note of releasing, for everyone who
Zombie at
has
6.
not
6 has been
been
killed.
here from the
Obtained
start when
4,
we mentioned it
4,
earlier,
6, 6.
we are working on that release
6,
date.
7,
We are
planes.
planning to have it out very soon. We're working on some final changes, a couple edits,
7. Planes.
just to make
Cannon with 2
sure
health.
there's no
Cannon sold
bugs
6,
or
cannon shot.
errors, and then we'll have it done. We're
yeah,
about
I've been
to
doing
do
a
it.
little bit of debugging lately, so
Yeah,
Move to
that's
starting
the,
point.
that's the
Starting
worst
wave two.
part of when you're doing
Battle
game
phase.
design because
Move to
you run
3.
into so many bugs it gets obnoxious.
Zombie with 5
99
health.
little bugs
Battle
in my
log.
code, take one down,
Zombie with
patch it
5
around,
health.
127 little
Move
bugs
3,
in my code.
4.
That is how it
Move
feels
three,
for us most days
zombie with
here
3 health
at
and 4.
Hard Jobs,
Battle.
which is right now design.
Zombie with 4 health and 2. Battle log.
You're
Fun.
screwed.
Zombie at 1.
Oh, would you hush? I am not
Move to
screwed.
3. Move to
I've
4.
worked on
6.
that.
Wave complete.
Scattershot
By the way,
can
there is not a defense on this square. 3, 2,
Yes,
1.
that shift
1,
key
7.
issue is still a
Planes.
problem,
Cannon sold
and I'm
successfully.
still hoping that we get
Facing
that
right.
fixed
I
soon.
think that's a one line
Move
of
to
code
starting wave
fix. It
3.
hasn't really been a
Battle
problem for
phase.
me until today.
Move to 3. Turn ended.
Yeah. So many things don't
Zombie
become a
with
problem
zombie
for you
with
until
four
it becomes a
health.
problem.
Because you're a problem.
Zombie at 3. 3 has
Just
been
because I
killed.
know it doesn't mean you have to like it.
Zombie with
I know.
That's-
battle log.
If you couldn't tell, I love messing with native rules.
Move to 3. Move to 4. 5.
Oh, I can tell.
Battle. Zombie with 4 health at
So,
6. Battle log.
simplistic, I'm just going to knock this thing
Zombie at
out.
6. 7. Wave complete.
I will also say
Preparation
that
phase.
scattershot
There is not-
shooting backwards is
4,
a
3,
game
6. Planes.
changer.
Cannon sold
Yeah, it
successfully.
means even if they hit your defense,
Facing right.
they
You're not done.
6. 6.
You're
Planes.
not
Cannon
done.
sold successfully.
firing.
Facing right.
And now I can just do
6,
that, and boom,
6,
suddenly my
5,
defense
3,
looks a lot
4, 3,
crazier.
3, 3.
I also
3,
want
5,
to do,
beach.
I want to do something with
4,
traffic.
5,
There's no
beach.
reason.
There's
to.
no
Starting
reason
wave.
to traps.
Battle phase.
If any of
Move
the
to
armies,
3.
any of them landmines,
Zombie with 6 health at 1.
bullets, I
Battle
think.
log.
Also, the
Move-
fact that
move
these
to
guys
3.
has 6 health is no
Zombie with
longer a
4 health
bother
at
because
Battle log.
scattershots knock them out.
Zombie with 2 health.
and
Zombie with 6. Zombie
seconds flat.
at 1. 4 has been killed.
It's
We're
amazing.
giving you guys pro
Zombie with 3
strategies
health.
right now.
Yes.
Battle wave
We're
complete.
not saying you have to.
That was a nice rest.
That
Now
was a
eat
nice
that.
rest. Now to eat
Whoa.
that.
My raspberry Pi.
My
It's gone.
raspberry Pi
I can't make another
is
until I return home.
gone. I
Now you
can't
must
make
find him
another
quickly.
until I return home. Now you must find him quickly.
Without my frying pan, I
Without
can't make
my
any more
frying
treats.
pan, I can't make any more treats. That is part of the character development of a pathetic chef who needs your help to save his frying pan. We have added
Congratulations.
backstory and
Level
lore
complete.
and fun,
Main
and it
menu.
would make more
Campaign.
sense if we play it all in order. However, we do not have that much time today. So we did have a couple more changes we want to go over today.
0.
It-
2013.
It
It's
is
8:13, so we've been moving a lot quicker than I intended to, but that's okay.
It's alright.
We've been going along now. I'm actually going to close play with the Undead here for a minute, guys. I promise
Live
I'll
streaming.
be
Just a
right
YouTube.
brief
back.
moment.
OBS 30.1.2.
I'm
OBS
going
30.
to also
Scene control. Visible.
mute my
Mute
speech
volume
for a
slider.
minute.
Mute desktop audio
Give
checkbox
us
not checked.
like 10 seconds.
So you should still be able to hear me just fine.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna do
We do offer our apologies for this. We're now running about a minute behind the stream because this thing is a pain in the butt. Sorry,
Are we
guys.
really?
YouTube is a pain. Yes, we still have over there. We still haven't even gotten out of the Wave of the Undead menu. Our apologies. YouTube and internet are not fun. So we are adjusting something because we are going to show you one of the coolest things we have added to Wave of the Undead. This is a part of the future of Wave of the Undead. We're not sure if it's coming out in 4.0. We're thinking about it, but it depends on whether we want to push the release date to be earlier. But this is it. This is one of the coolest things we've put in the game.
Yeah, I'm going to
Blackjack.
bring back
Wave of the Undead.
audio
Roll
here.
Wave of the
And here we are,
Okay.
back in Move the Undead. Now, something has changed. I've done a little bit of messing with the
Horde
code.
mode.
Do it.
And when I load Horde mode,
Preparation phase.
oh my gosh, something's changed. Now, if you're blind, let me
Oh
just show you
boy.
with the arrow
2,
keys.
3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1, 9, 1, 10, 1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
It is a
I can
16
go all the
by
way.
16.
And to prove this to you,
16 lanes.
16, 16. What kind of coordinates is that?
We have a 16 by 16 board. This is something we have been thinking about for a long time. Horde mode has needed some help. It was the first part of Wave of the Undead, and ever since the updates released about like a year ago,
Yeah.
ever since Horde mode released, we haven't done a whole lot with it, and that is changing. In celebration of our 1-year anniversary, Horde mode is getting revamped.
This isn't going to be necessarily in 4.0. Again, that depends on how things go. But it will be probably a 4.1 or a 4.2, which hopefully will come soon after 4.0.
Yes.
So-
After this rewrite, we're planning on not having delays on these updates anymore. We're not going to be waiting 3 months before releasing. That's not happening. We are going to be going closer back to our old days when we were able to push updates like once a month. We're trying.
Sometimes twice a month, too. It was
We're going to be
fucking
trying our darndest. The other thing, this isn't all we're doing to Horde mode. That'd be boring. I can't give away too much, but one thing I am going to say is we're not going to just have standard zombies in Horde mode anymore.
We're bringing all 5. Wait, is it 5? Yeah, it's 5 different zombie types into
all
Horde
sorts of
mode.
new zombie types. We're going to
So-
be letting you play with all.
Oh boy.
Oh
Blast.
boy, is right. Oh my, assassins in Horde. Ooh. Yeah, that could get interesting.
The Assassins in Horde mode is going to be a blast.
So let's play a little bit on this.
Export catapult.
Grid.
We'll play briefly. We have 500 gold again, because that's what we do.
Remember those snipers, guys?
12, 1, 8.
In the meantime, right now, I don't see anybody in the chat.
2. This defense does not
One
be
second.
confirmation
I
prompts.
don't see anybody in the live stream chat right now, but if there is anyone who pops in, I'll say it again.
2, 1.
But if you have questions about the game or ideas for the game, now's the time while we're
This
working
defense
on
does not need
stuff.
repairing.
Drop something down there.
260
Talk
gold.
to us. We want to hear theories, suggestions, ideas, everything.
Yeah, and by the way, the center for the 16 by 16 grid, it puts you at 8.4, not 8.8. We don't want you to be that far back.
Signal's bad. It looks like we're losing connections on the stream.
Oh no,
Either that or it's just me.
what's
it could
going on?
just be me. I'm still loading. My live
Oh.
stream's struggling.
Everton Mars, how's it looking for you? Are we streaming?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on mine. Mine's still loading like there's a problem, but we're gonna hope.
Yeah. Guys, can you please
It's
let us
working.
know if you're hearing
Working.
us? Just let us know.
Super Frank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
you
we
guys
go. I
are
think I caught us back up. I think I got myself fixed. I think it's fixed. I think it's just temporary. connection.
Apologies, guys.
The audio's still working. We're good.
Alright,
Okay,
what about
excellent.
visuals?
Visuals are just fine too.
Yes,
Excellent.
sir. Alright,
Alright.
now let's play.
Starting wave 1. Battle phase. Zombie with 2 health at 7. Zombie with 2 health at 12.
12-1. That does not happen in normal Wave of the Undead. No.
Move me. Turn ended.
This is the
Turn ended.
beginning of a
Battle log.
new
Turn ended.
era.
Hey guys,
of
get
Wave
in
of the
here.
Undead.
And they're dead.
Wave complete.
Now, I do want to mention something.
Trap, land, rolling log, flame barrel.
The flame barrel.
8, 2, lanes.
So
Oh,
right
yes.
now, remember what I said about it hits everything on its row? By everything, I meant everything.
Everything.
This is probably gonna get nerfed before release because
We'll think of that. We will think about
this
it.
is insanity, guys. It's gonna hit a total of 16 squares.
Starting wave 2.
It'll be
Battle
fun.
phase. Zombie with 3 health at 11. Zombie with 3 health at 10. Turn ended. Battle log. The zombie at 11. The zombie at 10. 1 move to 10.
Nicely done.
All
Let's
right,
go.
should we burn them?
Do it.
Enable. The flame barrel at 8. 2. Turn ended.
Roasted. And those guys are also
Battle wave complete.
dead.
It's
Preparation.
amazing how simple this
So
is.
this is what happens when you play on a 16 by 16 grid.
And no, this is not just something we're going to be playing with. It's not something that just stays in code. This is coming to y'all. It might not be 4.0. We're thinking about, we're trying, but it depends on how well code works out and how well everything else works out. But it's coming. We can promise you that. It is coming.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna be a blast. I mean, really, you have double, no more, you have 4 times the space on this board. to place your defenses.
Yes, so the normal, for the visual people to make this a bit clearer, the
6,
normal board
planes.
stops about here, and then it goes down to about here, and then to here. That's a quarter of this massive board to what we usually play on. So picture playing on this thing in Horde mode.
Those are gonna have to be some harder zombies too.
Oh yes, that's one thing we're working on. Like we said, Horde mode's not just gonna stay boring and plain. And we might not just stick with a 16 by 16. We can go with 10 by 10, 9 by 9, 11 by 11, and anything in between.
1 by 1! No.
No, we're not doing that. That's outrageous.
Technically, I can do it, but I'm not going to do it. It's not a good idea to do that.
And if, before you guys ask if we're going bigger, I will admit this. We tried. We tried really hard. We really wanted to go bigger, but a couple things stopped us. One, not every computer has space for something bigger. We tried 20 by 20, and the squares just get too small sometimes for the graphics to really show, and it gets to be too much. It's something we may look at in the future and reevaluate, but right now, it's just not possible.
Yeah.
Not possible without a lot of sloppiness, and we don't want that.
Now, if you're blind and you don't care, yes, technically this would work on like a 100 by 100 grid. I don't recommend it. That would probably lag the game. I don't know, but it would probably lag the game.
And this is where Gamers United, we're not giving either side an advantage on the other. That's just not nice. So, with that being said, I think that's all the spoilers we can give for the future. Is there anything else we need to cover in this update?
I think that's all that we intended to cover today, but we are going to now open this up to questions from the community. So, if you have anything you want to know, if you have any questions about features, if you have any suggestions for the game, if you just let us know, because we want to hear what you have to say.
Okay, right now, it looks like the only one on is me or Average Dumb Artist over there, so Average Dumb Artist as well. I have a bone to pick with you.
Is he there?
Did he die? He died.
Yeah.
R.I.P. cuz...
I don't know what happened.
Well, it looks like it's just us now. So, on that positive note of the fact that we're now by ourselves...
Oh, there you are.
Hey! Did you hear what I said?
No, I did not.
Great, well I have a bone to pick with you.
But what'd you say?
Blind Goofball sent you a list last week asking you to reorder it and send it back to us. I have yet to receive any such list. It has a list of all the new features
I have not found the time for that.
It takes 5 minutes!
It took Tarquin like
I'll do it right now.
It took Tarquin like 2.
Get that and then send it to us on the Discord, because that's a list of the stuff that we're planning on adding later. There's a lot of stuff on there we can't share with everyone in the community yet, but as we get ideas starting to put into the code, we'll release spoilers and such as time goes along. We plan on keeping y'all much more in the know on stuff than we did before. That's one thing we're doing with the 1 year anniversary. We're getting the community more involved than ever. So,
if you are still here, if anyone is still here, I'm not sure if anyone is.
Doesn't
but
look like it.
What did you guys think of Update 4.0? Are you looking forward to it? Is there something we're missing?
And even if you watch this after we're done here,
drop a comment.
And also comment about your favorite part. Comment about what you want to see coming next. If you have suggestions of your own, put something down there. Tell us what you think that we need to change, or something that you don't like. Talk to us, guys. We want to hear from you about your favorite things. So we did do this at the beginning of the stream, but Average Remarks, we didn't hear from you. What's your favorite part of Way of the Undead?
Ooh, that is a very hard question.
I agree.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't gotten to touch the traps yet, but I think those are so far my favorite.
Yeah, that's because it hasn't been released yet. We haven't sent you all the prototypes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the traps.
I'd be building betas like every hour if I was doing that, and that would not be fun.
Yeah. It's just the way it is. But we are glad to see that you're excited for 4.0. I'm sure everyone else is, and when y'all watch this in the future, know that we wish y'all could have been here for this. Thank you to everybody who did show up.
We are so excited, honestly, because we've hit a year, and again, that's what this was all about. 1 year of Wave of the Undead, and we're coming at it with a bang. We're going for a solid year 2, guys.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
A really, really big
That's
year 2.
crazy.
It is. It really is crazy.
So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here. I want to say thank you to Super Freak for showing up. Grump, we saw you there for a moment. We're glad that you came in. Brian McKinnish, I'm glad that you came in today as well. Caesar Arthur, we saw you today. We're glad to see you as well. Alex, welcome. We're glad to know that you came in as well. Everyone else who shows up in the future, we're glad you're here. Thank y'all for being with us for a whole year. And here's to another great year too. We are super pumped to start year 2.
Oh yeah.
And the
It's
work
gonna
starts
be-
tomorrow.
Pretty much. We have a lot to come up to, and again, thank you everyone for joining us for a whole
Thanks, everyone.
year of Way with the Undead.
Oh, yes.
And thank you to
That's
Tarquin and
crazy.
Average
A whole
Mars
year
as well.
already.
Hmm?
Good job, you guys.
That's
Guys,
crazy. A
Mars?
whole year already.
It really has been, and
Yes.
it's amazing how quickly this has gone. Now, by the way,
Mhm.
the first Audio Games forum post on Way of the Undead is about an hour from now. So if you want, someone post at 9:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
If you don't, we will.
We totally will.
We will post on there to celebrate your good. So I think we're going to wrap up here. Before we go, Average Mars, anything you want to say to anyone who watches this later on? What's your final words?
I'd say look out for this update. It's going to be overwhelming in a good way.
Yeah. This is gonna be an exciting changelog. I'm really looking.
I will say the benefit is we don't have to worry about dev discussion because we already told you everything that we've got.
I'll probably do a dev discussion anyway.
We might. Make sure you keep an eye out on the channel. We'll be giving more updates on what's going on as we get closer and closer. The next video we have up here should be the release of 4.0, barring anything crazy happening like our computer exploding.
Yeah, that could happen.
So, for real this time, God bless y'all.
OBS
Thank
3.0
y'all for watching,
live
and we
streaming.
will see
Use
y'all
B2 help
when
live streaming.
4.0
Clickable tabs
hits
button
the
open.
streets.
Excellent. Clickable tab screen settings.
If I can find
Banner
the
landmark
end
button.
stream
Add cheer end stream. Click end stream.
Alright, see you guys later. Thank you again for a year of Wave of the Undead.
End stream. Your stream will button end.
Farewell.
Live streaming.
Should we remember?
Yep, it's on.
Awesome. Hey,
Wave of the
I
Undead.
didn't get to see.
OBS